Morning! How is everybody? You all good? Happy Father's Day to all you scrummy daddies out there. It's Father's Day today. Do you know what? I was trying to think of something actually, Kim. On the way in this morning, I was thinking, let's think of a little theme, a little text theme maybe around Father's Day. I didn't come up with one, Kim, so I don't know if you can help me. I went to the most embarrassing, do you know what? Dad dancing. Dad dancing as well. Yeah, most embarrassing thing your dad's ever done to you. Yeah. Right, for you. Kim's dad once called into a local radio station and asked them to play what? Sylvester and Tweety theme tune for you. That's not so bad, I think. You was gutted. Our director Claire's got a really embarrassing one. Yeah. He was what? Talking into a speaker system. What he thought was a speaker system. Right? Right, it was a disabled door button and it was the guy behind him that was talking. It's like he was talking to a wall. Brilliant. Excellent. Do you know what? I think actually, my dad, he won't be watching, it's too early, it's Sunday morning, but I think he's done all right. I don't think he's really embarrassed me much. All right. So any of your embarrassing dad stories, 60777, start your message with a JM Studio. So yeah, text in 60777, start your message with a JM Studio. I have, now if you checked Facebook last night, I don't normally do updates at night time on Facebook, but do you know what, I had to last night, spoke to Kimmy last night. Diamonds. Yes. Kim said, oh yeah, we've got diamonds tomorrow in a kit. What? A kit for under £100? We've got diamonds in there and we've got pearls, and you'll never guess who put that together. Only our Linda. I know, good. She knows special people in special places, I'm telling you. I said to Kim last night, how on earth did she get diamonds in a kit under £100? How did you do it, Linda?
You were half right and half wrong.
Right.
I don't know the special people, but I do know the special places.
Where
there aren't any people.
Good person to know, Linda. Glad I came in today. So we've got diamonds coming up in a kit. I've got a metre of Chrome Diopside for you coming up as well. That's a massive, massive carat weight. Natural, all the way from Russia. I've got solid sterling silver for you. I've got topaz. I've got a gorgeous strand of Black Spinel coming up for you as well. I think it's safe to say, and in fact this is exactly what Kim said to me this morning, I've been spoilt. I've been spoilt this morning. I've even got a pre-early bird. Yeah, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Righty-ho then, Kim, where should we start, love? With the pre-early bird? Wow, okay. Silver chain. You had this yesterday, and this is last of stock. Now, this is a metre. A metre of your silver chain. Now, with a metre, you could either get two 16-inch necklaces if you wanted to, or you could get two 16-inch necklaces and a 7-inch bracelet or anklet, or you could get quite a few anklets, bracelets, 7-inch bracelets and anklets with this if you wanted to. That's a metre. That's actually going to go a really, really long way. Now, it is solid 925 sterling silver, which is going to add value to any piece of jewellery. There's 7 grams of solid sterling silver in this chain. Wow, grammage. 7 grams, oh my gosh. And that is a metre length. Now just think for a minute about the kind of prices that you would pay for a 16-inch sterling silver chain on the high street. Kim's saying she found half the length for more than double the price tag yesterday. Did have a clasp, but it was only 46 centimetres. So you've got no clasp here, so all you would have to do is simply add your jump rings and add your clasp there as well. Job done. Easy peasy, and it's solid sterling silver. So when it comes to gemstones such as tanzanite, sapphire, diamonds, which we have today, you know, any of your big 5, pearls, You can't compromise with that precious metal. It's going to have to be solid sterling silver. Great as gift ideas as well, because you know, if you want to buy someone jewellery, maybe for a birthday gift, not sure of their ring size, not sure if they've got their ears pierced, then go for the necklace, go for the chain. Brilliant, brilliant gift idea, and you have a metre length. You are already coming in and you are multi-buying. Do you know what? It's interesting we're talking about prices actually on the high street. Just the other day, I was looking, I'd say this was quite an expensive chain to be honest, but I saw one for £30. Just solid. Kim says that's good. I was like, whoa, that's pricey. Look at that silver. Look at that silver, 7 grams. That's a full metre length there. 0800 644 655. Hold on tight. Ah. 7 grams of solid sterling silver, £14.95. That is incredible, isn't it? So that's 2 16-inch chains that you could get here, 7-inch bracelet or anklet as well. At do you know what, £14.95 for one of those chains at 16 inches would be an incredible deal for any of your customers on your craft store. At Stuart in West Midlands, you've got 2 well done. Anonymous in Merseyside, you've got 2. Lisby in Hampshire, you've got 2 well done. Loads of you there on the phone lines and on the website this morning. Great to have your company. For those of you that are on the telephone lines, you can avoid those queues if you want to by joining us on the web at www.JewelleryMaker.com. But of course, it is a free phone number as well. Do you know what I'd do with this? I would layer this up a little bit. I love that layered look. Mix your precious metals. There's loads of designers doing that at the moment, isn't there? Mixing up their precious metals, your rose gold with your sterling silver, with your yellow gold as well. That is a fab look, isn't it? I'm loving that. Loads of you there. Should we do the early bird then? Interestingly enough, solid sterling silver, rose gold plated. Now, just last month, what month are we in? June. Yeah, it was last month. I was looking at watches and I was looking at gents watches in particular. Rose gold is everywhere at the moment. Again, you know, all of your, I was going to say guest designers, all of your designers, doing rose gold in bracelets, in the rings, in watches, mixing up their precious metals. So if you wanted to do that layered up look with your silver and your rose gold there as well, that would look really pretty, wouldn't it? And I have to say, I've always been a solid sterling silver girl, always. I'm really warm into rose gold. I absolutely love rose gold these days. I think it was guest designer Jan many months ago we had a rose gold chain on. She did beautiful necklace, which she did kindly say I could borrow. She's not had it back yet, but it's beautiful. And you know what? I get compliments on it all the time. Rose gold is so feminine, isn't it? It's a really warming hue. Works fabulously with your amethyst, works fabulously with your rose quartz, any of your subtle pink gemstones. It looks stunning with. There are so many of you with these in baskets. My advice to you is to check this out straight away. There's people coming through on the telephone lines that are multi-buying. They can pip you to the post, okay? If they are multi-buying on the phone lines, you might not be able to check it out. We could well have sold out by the time it comes to you checking out. That is a metre length. Now, how often do we have rose gold chains? I can only recall one other time here at Jewellery Maker having a rose gold chain. One other time. Possibly, you know, 2 or 3, but I can only remember one other occasion. Stuart, Ted in Oxfordshire, ×2. Heather in Essex, you've got 2. Margaret in Merseyside, you've got 3. If you're not awake yet, you will be now. That makes no sense whatsoever, does it? Because we've just done a solid sterling silver chain at £14.95. This is solid sterling silver with the rose gold plating at £12.90. Let's not forget that's a metre, Kimmo. That's a metre length chain that you've got there. That is ridiculous. So say, the cost on this could be, you know, about, what, £5 for a 16-inch chain there? Oh my gosh, she's gone bananas. She did say, actually, I'm not really with it this morning. I'm not quite awake. She's tired. She's really tired. And she just said, I need to eat. I'm flaky. I need to eat. That's unbelievable, Kim. Happy Father's Day. She's going to press any buttons she's just told me. Anonymous in Ayrshire ×2, Jenny in Cheshire, Susan in Hampshire ×2. There are absolutely tons of you there. Loads of you with these in baskets as well. You must check out CPP K46 is your code for this one. What an incredible deal. Yes. Gorgeous. Righty ho. Our lovely Linda. Oh. Do you know what? I don't even know what this is, do I? Or do I? Ah, the story thread, of course. What did I say? As soon as I came in this morning, I said, Kim, do remember that you have to tell me everything at least 4 times, because I just forget. Just tell me what, 10 minutes ago? Forgotten already. Brilliant. This, Linda, is gorgeous, isn't it?
It's absolutely stunning. It's really, really popular, and very rarely do we get it as a single option. It's normally snapped up into kits and bundles, so this is a bit of an opportunity, I think.
Wow, I'm loving the colours. They are gorgeous, so pretty. Loving that you've got that almost pearlescence, haven't you? That iridescence.
It's
very,
thread there. Well, it's not completely wintry, is it?
Yeah.
It'll do for that, but it'll also do obviously for sort of all seasons. What I like about the fact is that we've got the silver going through to that gorgeous sort of Santorini blue, that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
And then you get that iridescent one, which fascinates me. Whichever way it's almost. I'll tell you what that's going to go with. One of the kits that we've got, Ethiopian opal, isn't it? Just its opal colours. This
is the opal, by the way. That I've had a couple of strands of opal, and I've always said the nugget strands are incredible. The colour's incredible. But Linda actually sent a picture from her bathroom of the opal. That's how good it was. She was in the bathroom. I don't even know what it was doing in the bathroom, to be honest, but she was in the bathroom with the opal and you know, round as she was in the bathroom doing her thing, and well, that did sound wrong, didn't it?
Just a bit.
And she thought, oh my gosh, look at that opal. So sent the picture from the bathroom, as it were, in the bath. That's unbelievable. But you know what the thing is, Linda? I'm saying it often and often, like so many times, that actually it never comes across on screen. And this opal, if this doesn't come across today, I might. Do you know what? I'm just going to grab it.
To be honest, you know, we say it time and time again, but you have to believe it because
you've got to get it home.
Look at these. The pinfire on this opal is the best I've ever seen. This is virtually.
Oh my gosh!
It's matching an opal ring, cabochon ring I had many years ago. A very highly polished cabochon solitaire that my auntie very kindly gave me because I'd always said, "Oh, I love that, Auntie Alice." And this matches it. It really does. The pinfire from it certainly matches it. It's gorgeous.
Coming up for you later on, it's unbelievable, that colour. We'll talk to you more about that a little bit later on. It's crazy. And for Linda to have sent a picture from her bathroom, you know.
I was carrying it around with me wherever I went in the house, and I just happened to end up in the bathroom, put it down, and then went, whoa, look at that.
Brilliant, there you go. So that's coming up a little bit later on, isn't it, Kimmy? Loads of you there for the Zari thread already this morning. It's so popular. So what would you do with this then, Linda? Is this something you macrame with?
Well, do you know, there's lots and lots of uses for it within jewellery making, and again, cushions. You know, if you're into your sort of embroideries and things, you can do that. And I mean, it's just got a mega amount of uses. I do like to crochet with it, mega strands, you know, huge amounts of strands is great. But also, if you've got something like, say, some backing foundation or some felt or whatever, it's great to wrap around because it's got that tension in it. So you can wrap and pull. So you can actually make sort of textile beads using it as well. Obviously, using sort of a darning-y type of needle, you can stitch it in and it looks great. So for colours, textile jewellery, anything that you want it to work with, it will work. So, you know. And
you know as well, so many of you have requested this outside of a kit. So many of you, time and time again. I don't think we've ever done it before outside of a kit, have we? Once before outside of a kit, and it's sold out. So the fact that you have this morning is so good, so good. Oh, it's summer solstice today as well, isn't it?
It is.
Longest day of the year. So we've got the nights drawing in to look forward to now. Okay. Should we go as low as we can? As low. How many metres on each of these have we got, Kim? On each one? 125 metres on each one here. 125 metres, that's 375 metres. You've got your Mystic White, your Mystic Blue colours there as well. They are gorgeous, and this silver is just stunning. Look at those greens coming through. I love that, it's incredible. 0800 644 655, loads of you there multi-buying. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. I have no idea of prices today, by the way. No, all I know is that the diamond kit is going under £100. No idea of price tags whatsoever this morning. That is an absolute giveaway. If you've never ever worked with this before, get it home and have a play. Is it really easy to work with, Linda?
It's incredibly easy to work with, and another thing is that I often do a lot of research. If I'm out and about, I'll do research if I can. And to be honest, I've not found it yet.
Really?
No, I haven't found this particular type of sari thread. I've found sort of various garish, sort of lurexy type of threads, but I haven't found anything that's quite made. When I say sort of research, I look at and see how it's made. And I've not found anything quite this fine. I've found thicker ones, but not this fine. This is what we need for jewellery making. You need to be able to have the ability to thread onto it.
Do you know what, Linda, what I think? A lot of threads that you can buy elsewhere, a lot of them tend to look quite cheap.
Well,
don't they?
Exactly.
And
these that's the exact opposite.
At all, yeah.
Exact opposite, polar opposite.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Question from Anonymous says, good morning. Do you have any abalone on the show today? In the first kit at about 9:30. That's not long to wait at all. Abalone, what shape fan? I've never seen those before. Brilliant. Another text, embarrassing dad story. Deb Val in the West Midlands says, morning, when I was younger, my dad took me and a friend shopping. Long story short, he didn't realise he had one slipper and one shoe on.
I've done that.
Brilliant. Brilliant. My brother-in-law once went to work with 2 odd shoes on. Just scrap them in the morning. That's men for you though, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, but I've done it as well. So
yeah.
I've been out in odd shoes. I haven't been out in a slipper and a shoe, but I've been out in odd shoes. But my dad, once, we were in France, and he sort of tended to think he could speak a bit of French, and he said this sentence ending in "toir," and apparently he was looking for the lavatory, and he was asking for the abattoir.
Slightly different place there.
So be careful.
I hope you found it. I hope you found it. My gosh. I've got a spotlight deal coming up for you on some Black Spinel. If you've got that in your basket, just make sure that you're checking out. Spotlight deal's coming up for you now. You have to be careful, don't you? When you think that you can speak another language, just make sure that you know that you can, you know? It can be very dangerous otherwise, can't it? Now, this has been on before. It's been on the late show. Did I have this? I think I might have had this, you know. Oh, was it really? Wasn't me. But you're going to get a late show price tag. Black Spinel is one of those gemstones that I would say, wherever you can, get it into your stash. It's so glamorous, so elegant, and so beautiful. And just think about it, what gemstone wouldn't this go with? Thought of one yet? No, still thinking? For a bit of time? Yeah, a little think about it. There isn't anything, is there? There isn't anything that wouldn't go. Imagine this with pearls. How many of you have got pearls in your stash already? Imagine Black Spinel and pearls, 1920s vintage glamour. That would look so elegant. It would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Queue on the telephone lines already, as expected. There's not gonna, oh, I want this. There's only 74. Kim wants one. I want one. We're not gonna get one. Alinda wants 2. Uh-oh, I don't think we're going to get... Look, do you know what? This is the thing. When we get beautifully graduated strands like this, I want to multi-buy because actually, I want to restrand one of these just as it is. Just as it is. Looks phenomenal, doesn't it? Look at that luster. Master of Disguise, often mistaken for a black diamond because of that incredible luster. Look, I'm moving it ever so slightly. The sparkle is so incredible. It's one of those gemstones that looks so high-end, so expensive. That is just divine. They are gorgeous, and the shapes of these are fab. You've got 100 carats in this strand, 5x3 to 8x5 millimeters in size, 16 centimeter strand. So many of you multi-buying. Almost half of the stock has gone already. I'd have to get a few. Well, if you haven't started dialing, do you know what? If we're not on speed dial, just get us on speed dial now. I definitely would. That is a late show price tag for you. Look at those. They are gorgeous. How about these simply restranded? Nice big pearl in the centre there. Oh, how gorgeous would that look? 0800 644 655. Anonymous in Berkshire, you've got 2. Kathleen in Tynemere, you've got 2. Anonymous, you've got 2. Congratulations to you. Under £10 for 100 carats. That is absolutely bananas. Wow. Ah, look at that. Claire says I'd wear it like this and I'd put the pearl charm in the middle. Very designer looking, isn't it? Very designer looking. I love that. About to sell out. QKRU29 is your code for this one. What an absolute steal of a deal. I love that. Okay. Solid sterling silver pendant bales. Ooh. You could put one of those on here, can you? Little charm. How pretty does that look? Doesn't that look? Do you know what? With Spinel, I'd have to make it solid sterling silver. You know how I'm always talking about your big 5 and pearls? I think Spinel's one of those high-end gemstones as well, that there'd be no compromise with your precious metal. It'd have to be solid sterling silver. They are so pretty. They're going to sell out. If you've got that in your basket, I'd be really, really quick. Where did I get this from? Okie dokies. Have a look at these pendant bales. These are really, really pretty. Solid sterling silver again, so that's going to add value to any piece of jewellery for you. And just look for your stamp there. Everyone 925 stamp. That's on the inside of your bale there. And you've got 10 pieces. Great thing with silver is you've got so much luster. It is the most lustrous of all of your precious metals. So even when you're not using any gemstones, you get so much luster from your solid sterling silver. It's really, really beautiful. You've got 4 grams in total across all your pendant bales here. Again, that's a lot of silver, isn't it? They're really, really weighty. You can see the quality. And you can feel the quality within your solid sterling silver as well. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Little bit of attention to detail. You've got that added little bit of luster. In fact, that Black Spinel on one of these would just look dreamy, wouldn't it? That big pearl on the end. Glamour. 0800 644 655 OVRF 82. 10 pieces of your pendant bales here. They're really pretty, aren't they? Really, really pretty. 800 644 655. So with your Spinel, in fact your Chrome Diopside as well. In fact, do you know what, with me, wherever I can afford to buy solid sterling silver, I absolutely will, and I'll put it with every gemstone. When it comes to genuine gemstones, you know, as I say quite often, I say your big 5, your pearls, but really every genuine gemstone deserves this precious metal. It really, really does. So if you can get them home, then please do. What? Kirsty, oh look at Claire. Kirsty, we've got a customer called Kirsty in Australia. Is it Kirsty in Australia? It is, there you go, that's why I said Kirsty. I meant Kim, it was the K's. Kim said, we've got people in Australia buying this. And then Claire says, yay, Australia. She's going in 2 weeks. Unbelievable. 2 weeks. Oh, she's a little bit excited. I'm just joking. 800 644 655. It is Kirsty in Australia buying us. Kirsty, yeah, Claire could deliver these for you maybe. Do you know what, Claire? I don't mind. Everybody had it off me for about 200 days, the countdown to my holiday. I don't mind. Nancy, you're there in Bristol. Anonymous, Claire, well done. Belinda, Deirdre, Angela, Kirsty in Australia. David in Devon, Diane in Essex, Susan, Elizabeth, Judith, Heather, you've just joined me. Alicia, Vanessa, Karen, Wendy. There's tons and tons of you there. Multi-buying as well. I do not blame you at all. If you can multi-buy, if your budget will let you stretch with solid sterling silver, that's £1. That's not even £1 each. Not even £1 each. For solid sterling silver, that's incredible, isn't it? 0800 644 655. If you've got this in your basket, Anita in the West Midlands, Anonymous, Alicia in London, Deborah. We've got loads of solid sterling silver. I've got shepherd's hooks coming up for you next. Solid sterling silver shepherd's hooks. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Look at that luster. Loving these. Do you know, it doesn't matter. If you're shopping with us from 9 o'clock this morning right through until 9 o'clock this evening, you've got one. In fact, no, it's midnight till midnight, isn't it? I retract my statement. It's midnight till midnight. Midnight last night till midnight tonight, 1 p.m. How good is that? Wow. Oh, no, Claire, it doesn't matter. Claire said, what if it weighs a lot? No. No, not at all. No, it's not like that one particular place that you always take your parcels. You know when they say, can you pop it on the scales, please? And you're like that. That'll be £7 million, please. Right. Oh, your shepherd's hooks, your earring findings. These are oh, now we're talking. One of those, Spinel. Actually, no, they graduated. I'm going to go with 3 of these. 3 of these on a head pin. Graduated Spinel, long drop, elegant, glamour. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous would they look? Oh, beautiful. You have 3 pairs of your earring findings. Again, solid sterling silver. Linda, have you had these in a kit before?
No, I haven't personally. But you see how elegant they are.
Yeah.
And you know the previous bail that you've just had. If you just want a sterling silver, solid sterling silver earring, if you just pop one of those bails on, which you can because you've got the fixing.
Yeah.
How elegant is that? You don't even have to use a gemstone, or you can pop the gemstone in between, obviously, or at the end. But you see, if you play around with them, I mean, that would be so Art Deco, Art Nouveau looking, wouldn't it? Yeah, really beautiful.
You could put a pearl and a Spinel in between
you can
those.
do what absolutely. You can just start with the sterling silver and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Or you can gem it up, so you've got, you know, whatever you want to do, you can do with it. There's no limits there, is there? And you could even pop, in that earring finding, you could even pop a tiny gem of distinction. You could wire it in with some sterling silver wire, 0.25, couldn't you? Yeah. Just in that little gap there.
That would look incredible, wouldn't it? That would look amazing. Get these home, have a little play with these. The possibilities are endless. Do send in your pictures as well. It's great for us to see the work that you're doing. And if you're going to do that, you might as well enter it into the Wall of Fame, hey? Because you might win £100 credited to your account, or £50 if you're the runner-up, just for sending us a picture of the work that you've done anyway. 0800 644 605, really busy this morning. I'm not surprised. Look at the deals that we've had. If you've only just tuned in, by the way, we've had tons already. Solid sterling silver rose gold chain that you may have missed out on. Go and have a look on the website, see if there's anything still available. £6.95. That's for 3 pairs, by the way. £2.31 per pair. That's bananas, isn't it? Lynn in Cheshire, you've got 2. Well done to you. Rosalind, you're there. Susan, well done. Angela, Sylvia, Kathleen in Tyne-and-Wear. Little Q on the phone lines. Do remember it's a free phone number. Now, if this was me, it's Sunday morning, I'm still going to be in my PJs. Cordless phone. Go and put your toast in the toaster. Put the kettle on. By the time the kettle's boiled, you'll have been answered. And it hasn't cost you a penny. Not a penny. Anonymous, Jane, Sarah, Faz, you're there. Diane, Joyce, Rosemary, Christine, Deborah, Jenny, Rosalind, you're there in Tyne-and-Wear. You're back in. Well done to you. If you have got that in your basket, do check out. As I say, there's lots of people on the phone lines right now that are waiting to be answered. They may just pip you to the finishing post. $6.95. They are so pretty. Gorgeous. Okay. Let's have a look at our first kit this morning. Wow. The strands that we have in here are ridiculous. Now, I've never... Whoa. Hang on a minute. I just said, calm down, Kim. I can't cope with this kit. Kim was just reeling. How have we done this? Right, so we've got your abalone, which we were just talking about. Oh my gosh, one of our viewers just sent a message in. Only about 10 minutes ago, so we've got any abalone giving up today. Yeah, I've never seen the fans before. Oh my gosh, they are good. Have you seen the fans before, Linda?
Only once, and it was that opportunity. I didn't see them on air, but I saw them upstairs, and I knew that they were going on as a single strand.
Wow.
And so consequently, I begged for the what was left over after that single strand. Well, it's all sold out.
Yeah.
But I knew we got another lot coming in, so I begged for the next lot, and I've just got it.
Wow. That's stunning. I love the shapes. Beautiful.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because it's concave or convex, whichever way you want it, and it's so exquisite. It's the whole shell, isn't it? It hasn't got the resin in between.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Really pretty. And they are quite substantial though, because you can quite find, as Linda said, it is the whole shell that you've got there. The abalone can be very, very brittle at times as well, but here they're really quite substantial, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're gorgeous. Only available in this kit at the moment. They are gorgeous. So, that's just for starters. That's just for starters. So I've got your abalone. I've got your beautiful pearls, these gorgeous buttons. Look at these. I love these. They are high end. They are beautiful. Your white pearl buttons at 10mm. I think the buttons are some of my favourite, you know. I absolutely love these. So you've got your pearls in there as well. You've got emeralds. Oh yeah, double strand of emerald there, 115 carats. Oh, kunzite. Yeah, we just throw some kunzite in as well, why not, hey? Whoa, look at these. And that is a big, big carat weight that you've got there. 250 carats of your kunzite drops there. You've got peridot, you've got citrine, you've got aquamarine, you've got amethyst, you've got rainbow colour coated hematite in there. Kunzite is a gemstone that we see once in a blue moon, I think. Yeah. Dawn in Buckinghamshire says, whoop, whoop. Got my kit before I've even seen it. I know all of Linda's kits are exquisite. Keep up the amazing work. Lots of love, Dawn. Well done. You see. Belinda's here, and somebody says, Hannah, do you fancy doing that? Yeah, definitely. Kunzite, we just never see it, do we? You know, it's a gemstone that is so sought after. JFK bought Jackie Onassis a kunzite ring as an anniversary gift. It's a very sought after high-end gemstone that you've got here. Not to mention genuine pearls, not to mention your abalone, not to mention your emerald. You've got peridot, you've got citrine, you've got amethyst. You have so much aquamarine in there as well. Oh my gosh. And then you've got your solid sterling silver findings in there as well. Solid sterling silver findings, as if. This is just unbelievable, isn't it? It really is. You've got your 3-strand twist and lock clasp there, and you've got your squaring spacer in there as well. And they're all solid sterling silver. All solid sterling silver for you. That's what, you know, when it comes to kunzite, emeralds, yeah, pearls, definitely solid sterling silver. They are beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 strands in this kit, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those are double strands. There's a lot of gemstone. Right. Okay. Kim just said, by the time we get to our price tag, that's going to work out approximately £5.50 per strand. And that's without taking the solid sterling silver into consideration. So you can get 250 carats of kunzite for £5.50. You can get 115 carats of emerald for £5.50. What, Kim, are you doing? Look at those stars as well. They are gorgeous. You should be paying almost £78 on our website for this kit. Do you know what? If this was in 3 figures, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. What you've got in this kit is just incredible. It really is. Look at these stars. They are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Look at those colours. Wish bracelets. They would look stunning. Wish bracelets with these. There's an absolute 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, there's a good 100. There's a good 100 gemstones just in this strand alone. If you've got 100 wish bracelets, $1.99 each. That's £200 potentially in this strand. Without your kunzite, without your emerald, without your aquamarine, without your abalone, without your pearls. This is never right. £54.95. I am worried. Kim just said, you look really worried. I am. Do you know, it doesn't matter how long I've been here or how many times I say to you, we're a family-run company. Wherever possible, we go direct to the source. We cut out the middleman. We do all of this, have the most incredible buying team. I still don't know how we do it. £54. And like, that's like giving gemstones away. Do you not think? 0800 644 655. Whether you are starting off your stash this morning or whether you're just topping it up, what a fabulous way to get all of those gemstones. That price tag is phenomenal, isn't it? Phenomenal. Let's go and have a look at some of Linda's pieces because there's so many over here. They are gorgeous. Linda, oh my gosh. In fact, first thing, I'm going to be completely honest, I've noticed how much you've got left.
Well, this is the new kit. The studio new kit. I did actually bring what I'd got left, and I can't find it. But I'd got a length of all of the nuggets left, obviously.
There's just loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
Absolutely loads. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of jewellery. That is incredible. I can't believe. Oh, Linda. This is the thing, I don't know where to start. Kunzite and pearls. This design is so exquisite, so high-end. Do you know what, Linda? That's really gem heavy as well, isn't it?
It's really gem heavy. I mean, I think that the kunzite with the pearls works really nicely together. And I do like to put, you know, these sort of, the shape of these kunzite nuggets, I do like to cluster them.
Yeah.
So those basic, I've made a couple of little flowers from them. Again, that works brilliantly. But then I've just head pin rolled the others and threaded them onto the onto the beading thread. And I just think they look really nice clustered together like that.
They're gorgeous.
You know, it makes a significant statement necklace, but it's still an easy necklace to make. You know.
So with that being as gem heavy as it is, the amount of pearls and then the amount of kunzite, what kind of price tag do you think you'd pop on that necklace alone?
Well, if it was the silver-plated copper, then I'm going to be putting £40 on it.
Yeah.
If it's silver, if it's 925 silver, then I'm going to step it up to 75. And I still think that that is an incredibly low pitch for it, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's well worth it. It really, really is. I mean, you've got emeralds, kunzite and culture pearl, plus your sterling silver if that's what you've used.
Absolutely, they're gorgeous. I'm loving these bows as well, Linda, with the abalone. They look
that's
gorgeous.
just sort of a quirky sort of linking, connecting look on there. You can use that sort of thing anywhere that you like. But I made them and I thought I'd use them as connectors. I mean, they would look particularly lovely pop round lengthwise with a tassel dropping from them, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But with the abalone mixed with the nuggets in this kit, particularly citrine and peridot and things like that, it's a mirror image of all the colours inside the abalone, which is amazingly, beautifully stunning.
They're gorgeous. Look at the colours. That's the thing about abalone as well. It goes with so many gemstones, doesn't it? Because of those colours in there. And you can see, you know, with the citrine and the peridot, it's really picking those yellows and greens out of your abalone there. They are gorgeous. Wow, look at that for a design. Oh my gosh. Wow.
It lends itself, you see. I mean, I think again this is going up the what inspires you route, and it has to be for that necklace, obviously, the abalone shell, because of the way it curves. It makes an astonishingly beautiful stylized flower. Again, I think that's quite Art Deco, Art Nouveau looking, but again, that's being led by the gemstones. And obviously with the hematite, the rainbow hematite in there, I mean, there's absolutely nothing that goes more beautifully, is there, than rainbow hematite with the abalone.
I love this ring, Linda. This is so much fun, this ring.
It is fun. Yeah, it is fun.
It's really pretty. The colours in the hematite are amazing as well. And again, just like your abalone, it's going to go with so much because of the amount of colour you've got within this gemstone. That's a gorgeous design. Really, really pretty. $54.95 for everything you've got here. I mean, let's be honest, kunzite's a high-end gemstone, isn't it? You know, we don't see it very often.
No,
If we saw that strand alone at $54.95, I wouldn't think twice.
And it has got the typical kunzite colours. I mean, look at that there. It's just beautiful, and I just love the texture.
Yeah.
Excuse me, of a nugget. And then mixed with the polished nuggets, you know, the really polished nuggets. It's just exquisite. And then, obviously, we're forgetting the emeralds to some degree, but the emeralds just throws in texture again. And you know what? Emeralds throwing in texture? Yeah. It's an emerald. Exactly. It doesn't need to throw anything in, does it?
Wow. Carrie in Cambridge, she says, I love Linda's designs. They are so unique and inspiring.
Thanks,
they
Carrie.
are.
Thanks very
gorgeous. They really are stunning.
Thanks.
What are you going to demo for us then, Linda?
Well, the flower here.
Okay.
There's a few ways of making a flower, but the easy way of making one with gemstones that are shaped like this curved fan design, is very, very easy. Again, you can thread on odd numbers, you can thread on even numbers. It really doesn't matter. But if you imagine that these are sections of a circle, you know, you look at them and they're sections of an apple pie or something, can't they? So consequently, you know that they're going to come together because they're points, and then they've got that nice rounding. So all it means that you have, all you have to do is thread onto a length of wire. Give yourself probably about 18 inches or so. What
gauge of wire is that?
This is a 0.6.
Right.
And it goes through perfectly. The reason why, what I've done here is they're quite a smallish hole. 0.6 is going through brilliantly. But because it's a fine end abalone, if you see what I mean, it's a high end abalone. Obviously, by the nature of anything high end, they tend to drill the holes as uniform as they can. And to allow you to work with them, but again, just to keep that away from the whole thing. If you see where I'm coming from, the higher end, the more care they take on the drilling, obviously. The 0.6 goes through. So basically, at the end of the day, have a little play with them, really. But you need to use the wire that will be successful to give you enough structure. Okay. Right. So we've got 6 on. Now I've said that use the wire that enables you to have enough structure, but because I'm going to form a circle, as I said, there's 2 ways of doing this. So if it doesn't work, the sort of tiara twist way would work. But what I'm hoping, and I think it will work, is that this 0.6 wire is going to go around and go back through the hole of the first one I threaded on. Okay, so that's the little bit of investigation that you have to make if you're going to do it this way. So it's just a matter of going around in a circle and then popping it through, and I'm sure yes, see, it's gone through there now. So we just need to pull that through quite slowly, because we don't want these to sort of get too clustered together, because we're trying to form a circle. So if we gently pull them together, and then as they come together, just form them a little. So, excuse me picking them up at the moment, because this is the point now when I really want to form them. So give both sides a tug. Yeah. Okay. And then, now again, don't forget these stylized, simply because each gemstone, no matter what, is going to be marginally different to its neighbour. Okay, so when you draw together, some of these shells, abalone shells, are slightly thicker, some of them are slightly larger, smaller, whatever, so you will get that sort of stylized look. So don't really look for anything. If you're sort of a complete perfectionist, don't keep tugging at it, just let the gemstone do the form and do the work. And then really it's a matter then of taking your excess through the centre to give yourself a little bit of structure. So just keep taking it through and giving it a bit of a tug through various directions. Don't worry too much about this in the centre. It will, to be truthful, look quite nice when it's gathered together if it's quite sort of a random centre with the wire. But what we're going to do is, see, I've got quite a lot of it standing on its own there now. It's a bit like a Catherine wheel look, so I've got enough structure there for enable to do the drops from. And then it's just a matter then of looking at it, thinking, what do I want from it now? And I decided that the little hematite stars would look absolutely stunning, sort of dropping into the middle. So drop it on, one of them onto your, it doesn't matter which wire you drop onto, but drop it on and just let it sit in a natural place. Okay, and then again, it's exactly the same thing. Pull through one of the gaps and then pop on another. It doesn't matter how many that you put on. You might want to put a little sort of stack of them, which would look really pretty. It's, you know, if you're a crafter, if you're a jewellery maker, you'll find that you know when enough's enough, you know, when you've got there. I mean, you can even pull these little stars out into the centre and have them coming in from the centre of the petal. But when they're all in, okay, and as again, it doesn't matter how many you put in, you'll have far more time than I will. When they're all in at the centre, obviously we've got to think about how we're going to, we've pre-thought the fact that on this particular one I wanted a tassel drop. So I've got both my wires coming from the back. So if I hold this fan between my two fingers here and then twist it, okay, don't twist the wire, it gets really quite difficult. If you just twist this, and eventually you'll get a nice strong tiara twist on the back. But just keep turning the gemstones as opposed to turning the wire. It just won't be successful if you turn the wire. And now I can trim off a little bit of my excess. So what I'm going to do now, in order to get sort of, I decided, because I wanted that tassel drop, I was going to have, I'll sort of talk you through this, I was going to have 3 lengths of chain dropping, doesn't matter what chain you use. So I thought the centre slightly longer and then 2 matching ends. So what I'm going to do, I'll put some chain down here, is I'll just snip off a little bit of chain and just show you how to attach the first one, and then obviously the other 2 are exactly the same. So if you just trim your chain, and then taking your round nose pliers, okay, and a jump ring, is pop your round nose pliers on, to treat it like a head pin, okay, and do the half wrapped loop stage. So you push away, and then you open the pliers and flick it round, and then bring it back. Okay, keep pulling this wire nice and sort of give some tension to it, so you're smoothing it out. Now the object is then to drop the jump ring into the little dip that I've made there. So that little dip that's there, that's what I call the question mark stage. Pop your round nose pliers back in, and then simply catch the jump ring in there and wind around that stem. Okay, and then you can trim off your excess. Then you can use that jump ring, you can then open that jump ring, that's an opening jump ring, okay. You can then open that jump ring. Let me find the opening. These jump rings are brilliant, aren't they, Hannah? We were doing that the other day, looking for the opening. So if you can't find it, 2 pairs of flat nose pliers, and then gingerly put one either side, and look, see, it's just there. I couldn't see it, but there it is, okay? So open it like a door, and then simply pop on the loop of your chain, the link, and then close it up again. And obviously you would also at the same time pop on the 2 shorter sides at the same time. And then that will flick around the back, and then all you have to do then is take the stars, and in exactly the same way as I've attached that jump ring to the chain, you drop the stars from the links. So you do that half wrapped loop method, pop on the star, and then catch the chain and the star in the twist. And it's just as simple as that. And then the ones at the side are exactly the same. They're just half of a flower with the jump ring on the back for the threading to go through.
They're so pretty. They're like shooting stars, aren't
they? It is.
It's a really,
it's an all over kit, really. Yeah. It's very holiday orientated, if that's what you want from it. But it's also, you know, really stylish if you're just going out in the evenings, particularly the summer evenings and that. But you know, you've got all high-end gemstones here, which will work for any occasion.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? I mean, the abalones like that, it could just be a simple pair of earrings.
Absolutely, totally. Really I mean, these are relatively simple. Yeah, that's just that. But also, what we don't need to forget are the clasps. We don't often get these 3-strand clasps. So that necklace there, that one there, is just an example of how then you can attach 3 or even 6 strands. Don't limit yourself that you've got 3 jump ring endings there. Don't think, oh, I can only put 3 strands on. You can't. You could probably put 9. Yeah, you could easily get 3 strands per jump ring on those silver clasps, and they're very stylish too.
They're lovely, aren't they? Solid sterling silver as well. Surprisingly, there's not many of you with the mini baskets because you've already checked them out. So, for those of you that are there, just check out very, very quickly. That kit has gone out like like, I don't know what, but it's really, really good. You know, quite often I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, there's loads of you with those in baskets, but none of you are hesitating. None of you are hesitating. You're just checking out. I think that is such an incredible, incredible deal, isn't it? Solid sterling silver chain. We had this as your early bird. Well, pre-early bird, actually. Solid sterling silver. Did we say 7 grams? Do you know, it feels like more than that. And I know that might sound a bit funny. You might think, how on earth can she tell the grammage? I get used to it, but that really does feel substantial, that silver.
You can see the way it's falling.
Yeah, how heavy it is as well. Yeah,
but it's very smooth and fluid, so you can tell that it's not catching. Each link isn't catching.
No.
So it's a very, very obviously high-end metal. What strikes me, Hannah, from this one, this particular chain, is it can be masculine or feminine.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's very much a guy's type of chain, that too.
It's really pretty, isn't it? Look at that luster. 7 grams of solid sterling silver. That's a metre. I don't know if I've ever seen a metre. I mean, I could have. Again, I might be getting confused. It's Sunday morning. But a metre of solid sterling silver, that is a lot there. So you could get 2 16-inch necklaces if you wanted to, and a 7-inch bracelet or anklet if you wanted to. Or that could just be anklets and bracelets. But that really is substantial. You can really see the thickness. You can really see the luster in that chain as well. And look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? FQPK 92. So on the high street, when did I go shopping? Yesterday. It was yesterday. Kim saw less than half the length, more than double the price tag. I saw solid sterling silver chains, £32 yesterday, when I was having a look. Just throwing it out there, you know, they can be quite pricey just for the chain alone with no gemstone at all. We have taken this down so low for you this morning. Solid sterling silver, that's a metre length that you've got there at $14.95. That is unbelievable, isn't it? That's bonkers.
I think I've mentioned it before, but in Birmingham we have a fantastic jewellery quarter.
Yeah.
And I used to buy my silver chain there, and I used to buy it by the inch.
Wow.
And it was $2.95 an inch.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, they were selling it. I mean, that seems feasible, $2.95 an inch. But when you actually look, then you've got a 14-inch chain, which is like a choker length.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that? That's over £40, isn't it? For that? Yeah, it is over £40 for the 14 inches.
My goodness me. It can command huge price tags
Yeah,
on stone silver,
absolutely.
can't it? Really, really can. If you've got that in your basket, make sure you're checking out. That has nearly gone now. There's about 20 of you or so with those in baskets, so do check them out. Should we have a look at this week's Wall of Fame entries? Let's have a little peek. I have to laugh. You were whispering the whole time then. That was quite... Oh my God.
Well, that's what I do when I'm absolutely bowled over by something.
Oh, got to show you this. Got to show you. Brand new strand. It's coming up after the break as a spotlight deal. I just literally held one of these on my finger. And I'm like, oh, imagine one of those as a ring. That.
Ugh.
Oh my God. Oh.
It's the height of sophistication, that cut.
How high end.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I think
Do you know?
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest, you'd be in Dubai and you probably wouldn't see that because it's so fabulous and it's so unusual. Yeah. But, you know, it could be there in a single window in Dubai.
I'm going to put my neck on the line, Linda, and I'm going to say that is the nicest strand.
I'm with you.
I've seen.
I'm with totally, absolutely.
They are gorgeous.
On every issue, every point, it meets 10 out of 10 on everything.
They are exquisite, aren't they? And they're coming up for you as a spotlight deal after the break. They are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. We'll get waffling then, shall we? This week's Wall of Fame entries. Now, this draw takes place on a Wednesday morning. So it's £100 for the winner, credited to your account, and £50 for the runner-up. And as I said earlier, do you know what? If you're making these designs anyway, you might as well just enter them into the Wall of Fame because you've got nothing to lose at all. So this is number 81, and this is from Honor in Newcastle. Morning all at JM. I've been playing with a number of skills that I've learned just by watching yourselves and your fabulous designers. I've got your wire wrapped, I have a wire wrapped cabochon from my stash, and everything else is from JM. Made some O-rings in 1mm wire and attached gizmo coils. Then I have threaded coils and blue lace agate beads, linking the pendant with the O-rings. I love that. Finally linked a few more small rosary beads and loops to a handmade hook and eye blue lace agate and antique bronze wire. Love from Owner in Newcastle. That's gorgeous. Really pretty. There's a lot of work on him.
I was just about to say, when you were reading it out, it's sort of pivotal jewellery making, isn't it?
Wow.
It's got so many techniques and so many. You could actually put that somewhere in a workshop and say, I'm going to teach you all these different techniques.
Yeah, there's loads.
It's fantastic. It's a real jigsaw of mega techniques.
Beautiful, isn't it? Good luck with that one, Anna. That's beautiful.
This is gorgeous. This is absolutely, totally beautiful in its simplicity, and this is number 82. And it's from Kathleen. And Kathleen says, hello Jewellery Maker, I thought how well the top drilled pearls and the top drilled tanzanite looked together. I made this necklace for someone in mind, but I simply can't part with it all at all. All components are from Jewellery Maker, and that's Kathleen in Norfolk. Wow, pearls and tanzanite, there you go, creme de la creme.
Can you imagine the value of something like that as
exactly,
well? There's loads
I would
in
be
there,
really, you ought to get that value. If you're keeping it, you know, and you couldn't bear to part with, get it valued. Then you definitely won't part with it.
This is number 83, and this is from Jane in Winsford in Cheshire. Hi, I hope everyone is keeping well and happy to hear Lucy is back on our screens. My Wall of Fame for this week was inspired by Mark Smith from the Thursday morning show. I used red 0.6mm wire and a gorgeous pink agate pear-shaped cabochon and red leather to finish off, all from JM, of course. No time to chat as I need to wrap some more cabs. Many thanks to everyone involved in the show, and good luck to my fellow waffers. Take care. Oh, thanks, Jane. That's gorgeous.
I love that. It almost looks like a starfish.
It's beautiful. Really gorgeous. I love that.
Going back to the earlier kit, this is absolutely stunning. Ooh. This is number 84 from Alexandra. Alex, she calls herself. Good morning, everybody. My love affair with abalone continues. I've attached a photo of a bracelet and earrings using the flower-shaped abalone you brought to us a few weeks ago. Lovely to work with and a little bit different too. I've used some moody greeny blue agate rounds, I think they were in a bead scoop, in the bracelet to tone with the green of the abalone, plus metal spacer beads and a couple of clear quartz rounds. The earrings are very simple and they're on sterling silver. Apart from the flower clasp, everything is from Jewellery Maker. Thanks for the laughs, ideas, teaching and amazing deals you keep bringing us. I love all the sterling silver and the abalone, but I could do with a win to help with the restocking. But good luck to everybody in the draw. And that's Alex in the gorgeous Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire. Alex, that's gorgeous. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I like this. Look at that. I love that. Simple but effective design. This is number 85, and this is from Katie in Kent. She says, hi all, my entry this week is a very simple sterling silver bracelet. I recently bought the 925 blanks and thought I'd try out stamping, so I've just put a simple initial on. Can't wait to do more now, from Katie Kent. Katie, that's gorgeous. That is the exact kind of jewellery that I would wear. You know, less is more, really simple.
Absolutely.
Sterling silver. Love that. Shame that's not got a H on it. That's beautiful. Good luck to all of you. Do tune in on Wednesday morning. Find out who's won. Keep your eyes peeled, ears peeled. What's the saying now? Keep your eyes peeled.
Well, I've never heard of it keeping your ears peeled, but it works.
There you go. I've got Chrome Diopside coming up at midday. Boy, that's a metre length, by the way. Massive carat weight. I don't think I've ever seen that much Chrome Diopside in a strand before. Completely natural. That's coming up for you at midday. And I've got this amethyst coming up for you. Brand new. Super duper spotlight deal. It's just incredible. It's coming up for you in just a couple of minutes time. Speaking of the Wall of Fame, we're going to show you just how you can get involved.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the Sign Up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1p in P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Welcome back. Gorgeous spotlight deal for you. Now, on the break, we predicted that this auction is not going to last more than 30 seconds. Linda wanted one, I want one. We can't get them. There's only 20. There's only 20. It's just not going to be enough. You're already there. Absolutely tons of you. If you're coming in on the web, do not hesitate. We've got 20 chances, 18 chances for you now. They are the most beautiful pink amethyst I have ever seen here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. Linda agrees as well. She said it's the nicest strand. She said, I mean, look at that. Just one of these. I want them as rings. They are beautiful. Look at that elongation. I love these shapes. You have your checkerboard cut puffy rectangles, approximately 21 by 7 to 22 by 7 millimeters in size. They are going very, very quickly. Approximately half the stock has gone already. You're going to have to be so quick. For one of these in a ring, I am more than happy to give you 50 quid for one of these in a ring. They are exquisite, they are high end. That faceting is phenomenal. The carat weight in these is phenomenal. 50 carats. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's approximately 8 carats approximately per gemstone. Absolutely stunning, says Martha. Martha, do some work. 0800 644 655 £47.95. SFZC 40. We're down 3 left. 2 left. I can't watch anymore. I don't know who's going to do it. But what I do know is it wasn't Linda and it wasn't me. Oh my gosh, that strand. Okie dokies, have a look at these. These are fab. I love these. For those of you that are, you know, collectors, for those of you that maybe have those gemstones that you don't necessarily use in jewellery, for those of you that love your classic rings, you know, maybe you don't want to use wire. Not all of us do, you know, we're not all comfortable with using wire. Maybe these would be perfect for you. Oh, you've got 3 different sizes in your ring mounts here. That's fab. So you've got your ring mounts here, 3 different sizes. I'm guessing it's a size 5, a 7 and a 9. So that's your J to K, your N to O and your R to S. And all of those could easily be resized. If it's for you personally, there'd be no problem in resizing any of these whatsoever. All 925 sterling silver for you as well. And you've got your gemstones. Now, I'm guessing that these are 6mm gemstones. Oh, 7mm. I'm getting better, I've got to be honest. 7mm gemstones. So any of these will fit your ring mount there as well. Really, really easy to do. So you've got garnet in there. You've got amethyst. You have spinel, citrine, white topaz and aquamarine in there as well. So I'm just going to show you, have we got the little gem setting tool around, Amelia, at all? Oh, it broke. Okay, no worries. So if you just, all you need to do, you might have your gem setting tools at home, so all you would do is pick up your gemstone. I'm just going to use my finger for this, so do excuse me. And you just drop it in there. Open the claws with your pliers. Drop your gemstone in. That won't quite sit in there because the claws aren't open, but you get the idea. Open your claws there, drop your gemstone in, and then you just close those claws to keep that gemstone really secure. It's that easy. You've got garnet, you've got citrine, you've got spinel, you've got aquamarine, you've got quartz, you've got amethyst there to choose from as well. Birthstones. Might be a great idea to incorporate these as birthstones, you know, those kind of designs that you might look into. You could do that. Do you know what? I'm just thinking about our sister channels here as well at Genuine Gemstone Company and what kind of price tags we might simply charge for. Kim, I'm going with, these have got to be around a carat each, these gemstones. Kim's just going to have a look at the carat weight. I mean, that garnet is exquisite. We are talking high end. I'm just going to pick that up with the tweezers so that you can see the colour and the clarity within. Oh, do you know I'm rubbish with the tweezers? Rubbish. I just want you to see the clarity of this gemstone. You know, we're not talking 7 carats, so over a carat on average, just over a carat in each of those gemstones. Can you see the colour? Can you see the clarity of this gemstone? And that is completely natural. Oh my gosh. I've got it, nobody panic. And also, if you tune into our sister channel, Gem Collector, gemcollector.com, you can get other gemstones. As long as it's a 7mm gemstone, they will fit those ring mounts for you. So you've got 3 solid sterling silver rings. You've got over 7 carats, sorry, of your gemstones there. So that's over a carat in each gemstone. That's a substantial solitaire of citrine, aquamarine. You've got your garnet, you've got your spinel, you've got your quartz in there, and you've got your amethyst as well. They're really beautiful. And these, for storage afterwards, are fabulous, aren't they? Perfect. NQGC01. Now, I'm just saying, this is me personally. One of those gemstones, especially the garnet, you know, that quality in one of those ring mounts, I've got my money back on one ring. I've got my money back on one ring there. Solid sterling silver. You have a look at price tags anywhere else. Your silver boutiques, your little seaside shops. For a gemstone of that size in solid sterling silver, you've got 3 ring mounts there as well. That's incredible. 0800 644 655. You could even take your ring mounts and these gemstones with you to your craft fair. Get your customer to choose their gemstone. Which gemstone would you like? And let them watch you, because it's not only going to take 5 minutes, isn't it?
That thought was passing through my mind, because I think that would be quite a different thing to do at a craft fair.
Yeah.
You know, there are jewellery makers at craft fairs and that, but there aren't very many that actually offer you that type of thing, where choose a high-end gemstone, choose your mount, and I'll make it for you. That's really interesting to watch, and you can be talking about the gemstones history and education as well. And that doesn't actually go on a lot. You know, people don't think that far in front of the selling of the product.
Yeah.
But actually, with something like that, it draws people in. If you're making particularly something as beautiful as that, it will draw people.
Yeah.
And once you've got like a little crowd in front of you, not all of them will walk away without buying. I promise you they won't.
Yeah.
Because they've bought into the product because they're looking and they're actually then getting the sheer beauty of the whole thing. You can see what I mean. I think that would be a jolly good idea, even if you haven't got an awful lot of them. Certainly take the one or two along and show people. And I guarantee you they'll buy other products on your. They might think, oh well, I'll have that while I'm standing here looking as well. But just over £10 for a sterling silver ring, you're not going to get that anywhere.
You wouldn't, would you?
Nowhere.
Not doing
Nowhere at all.
In fact, you'd be looking to get costume jewellery for that, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
Sterling silver, they are gorgeous. Okie dokies, have a look at these. Do you know what? I'm really sorry, Kim. Kim passed me 3 rings. She was like, these are just some examples of what you do. Completely forgot to show. They're different ring mounts. But that just gives you an idea of how they look when they're set. You wouldn't even.
Oh, wow.
I mean, look at those. Beautiful. You know, as Linda said, when you're handcrafting that yourself on your craft stall and your customers are watching, they find it amazing, wouldn't they? Just a little idea there. Okie dokies. Ooh, golden shell. These are gorgeous. Do you know? It is the longest day of the year today. It's summer solstice, isn't it? So we are like halfway through the year. I've just had that occasion pop into my head that happens in December. No. Just because of these colours, you know. And let's face it, a lot of you that do have your Christmas craft fairs and stuff, you've got to plan well in advance, haven't you? Gold to me is always a Christmas colour, you know, whether it goes with your reds, whether it goes with your greens, your silvers, your purples. It's gorgeous. Just stunning. Your gorgeous golden shell you've got here. But again, I'm thinking classic. Mother of the bride, mother of the bridegroom, maybe simply restranded. That's going to look incredible. Your bronze shell flat cones you've got here, approximately 14 by 12 millimeters. Lovely shapes, just classic earrings. They'd look fabulous, wouldn't they? Then you've got your gold shell pearls at 12 millimeters. And your gold shell pearls at approximately 10 millimeters in size. They are gorgeous. In fact, I'm just going to pop these on the blackboard because I always think these together. I mean, think Audrey Hepburn, think Marilyn Monroe, you know, Hollywood icons, you know, Hollywood iconic jewellery. These in a boutique window, no price tag. Oh, hello. How gorgeous are they? If you've got any special occasion to go to, they would just look incredible with your LBD, your black ball gown. They'd look gorgeous, wouldn't they? KJGC28, and you are going to get all 3 strands. That is a fabulous, fabulous deal. Now, guest designer Mark Smith, he was back in the house the other day after a very long time away. He says he prefers the shells over pearls. And I get that. I totally get that because they are perfect, aren't they? They really, really are. They've got so much beautiful luster to them. That's just like silky, isn't it? It's like pure silk, that luster. They are gorgeous. They always look really expensive. Whatever colour you have of these, they look fabulous. But also, it's that perfection that you can offer at quite an affordable price tag, can't you? Simple pair of earrings. Imagine one of those in with a black spinel that we had earlier on. You know, we said we just pop one in the middle, black and gold. Oh, classic, absolute classic. 0800 644 655. That's not each, by the way. If you've just tuned in for the first time and you think that's good because that's for each strand, you get all 3 for that price tag. There's no hidden small print. There's no catch. That price tag on your screen right now, that's the price tag that you're going to pay. Plus, that's not the price tag you're going to pay. That's not the price tag that you're going to pay. Oh my gosh. For 3 strands. She's only gone under £10. That's unbelievable. But saving you money every deal today. That is incredible. £9.90. Do you know what? The bronze shells, they'd work really well with your gents jewellery as well, wouldn't they, Linda?
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking that actually, like just one.
Yeah.
On a cord or something. They're quite sort of very surfer look.
Yeah, surfer dude.
But they do go together really beautifully, don't they?
Best
if you've got some tiger's eye, throw some tiger's eye at that, and you've got the most beautiful collection.
That would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Oh, 800, 644, 655. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at these for you. I've got another 3-strand pack for you. I'm just going to pop these over there. I nearly put them in a bowl of yoghurt then. Okay, have a look. Limited stock, lemon quartz. Oh, do you know, these two gemstones together, I always, whenever I see any amethyst, I always want to put citrine or yellow gemstones with it. It's just perfect. Look at that. Oozing. Oozing. I love that. How summery is this bundle? They are gorgeous. Elizabeth in West Midlands says they are so beautiful. Oh, I know. Do you know what? Thing is, Elizabeth, I don't even know which bundle you're talking about because they're all just so gorgeous, aren't they? I mean, the bundle that we just had these. If I had to choose, I couldn't. I mean, Linda, if there was only one strand or one bundle you could have from today, could you pick one? Anything today. You can have a kit, you can have a strand, you can have this bundle, you can have that bundle.
That's going to be really hard.
Exactly, I don't think I can pick. See, I want the opals, I want the diamonds and pearls in that kit.
Yeah, no, if hand on heart, no, sorry, I can't answer your question.
No, there we go.
No, hand on heart. I could probably give you 10, but not one.
Yeah. Oh, it's just too tough, isn't it? It's too tough because they're all so beautiful. The deals are incredible. Now, again, if you're tuning in for the first time today, and you're probably thinking there's some kind of small print, there's some catch, there's something going on. You know when you think it's too good to be true. It generally is, isn't it? But it really isn't here. It really isn't. We have had customers shopping with us since day dot. 11 years, the Genuine Gemstone Company as a whole. And we have customers that are coming in every day. That tells you something, doesn't it? You know, when we've got customers that are that loyal. Our buying power at the Genuine Gemstone Company as a whole is incredible. But I have to say, since coming over here at Jewellery Maker, it's really stumped me. Like, I still don't get it now. Like, I thought I did, but now I don't. Now I'm just really confused. How can we bring you over 700 carats of genuine gemstones? 700 carats, you know, we're not talking 0.7 carats, we're not talking fakes, we're not talking synthetics, we are talking over 700 carats of genuine gemstones. You've got your lavender amethyst and your yellow quartz here. Thing is, I've just learnt now, actually Hannah, just don't worry about it, don't even think about it. If you're at home, just buy them. And if you're not, just tell everyone else how good it is. This is why we've got Jewellery Makers Anonymous on Facebook. Because it's really hard to stop. We have so many of you sending in text messages saying, do you know what, I was just about to switch off, but I can't now. I can't. Not now you've got diamonds in the kit coming up. Not now you've got abalone coming up. Not now you've got amethyst and lemon quartz. Ethiopian opal? Yes, that's right. And do you know what? We're going to take every single bundle, every single strand, every finding that we have, as low as we possibly can for you. 0800 644 655. 3 strands you have here, and they are divine. Do you know what? I did it yesterday. Went shopping yesterday. Wasn't for very long, I have to say. Get a bit stressed in the shops. This is what I love about what we do here. You can be sat in your pyjamas now. We don't know. We don't know. Do you know what I mean? You can be doing whatever you like. We haven't got a clue. You're not stood in a queue. You're not getting hot and bothered. And this was the thing yesterday. I haven't been shopping on a Saturday for ages. It was absolutely packed in the shops yesterday. Absolutely packed in the shops yesterday. And I think it's because it was raining as well. So everybody decides to go shopping because there's nothing else to do. And I was just getting really stressed. Really stressed. The queue in the card shop, I know it's Father's Day today and I left it until the last minute. But, you know, I was just like, I can't be bothered with this. You're sat at home in the comfort of your own home, having the deals brought to you. If somebody would knock on my door with everything I wanted, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Oh, Kim. I think she's been drinking more than coffee this morning, if you ask me. She's going even lower. £8.95. Oh, and then that person comes back, knocks on your door and says, oh, actually, I'm going to give you some more money back. £8.95. 0800 644 655. James and Angus, Belinda, Anonymous, Gillian, Anonymous, Marjorie, well done, Claire, Susan, Max, you're there. Roz in County Cork, congratulations to you. That's for all 3 strands. Those colours are so sumptuous. They are almost mouth-watering, aren't they? They are gorgeous, and that's an incredible deal for 3 strands, isn't it, Linda?
It's amazing. What strikes me as well is the fact that with amethyst, obviously we all know that Mother Nature turns it by heating it into ametrine, and those are the colours she puts together. So Mother Nature only puts the very best together, the finest, the sort of top notes together, doesn't she? So putting those 2 together is obviously exactly the same as that. I know it's lemon quartz, and we're talking about amethyst being, you know, changing into the citrine, but it's exactly the same look. So you can use those together absolutely exquisitely, because they come as a gemstone with the amethyst and the citrine together, making the ametrine.
I love those. Massive, massive carat weight there as well. If you've got those in your basket, do make sure that you're checking them out. Really busy on the web and on the phone lines this morning. Well done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you know what? I don't know if I have either. Peacock pearls. I do hope we've got a lot of these. It's not going to be enough. Okay, we don't have 3 figures, unfortunately. Low double figures. Okay. We are looking at peacock pearls that are natural. That's what Kim's just told me. And Kim just said, I don't think I've ever seen natural peacock pearls before. I don't know if I have. I don't remember a time that I've ever said natural peacock pearls. Now, peacock, let's just think about this for a minute. They're not 9 by 10 millimeters. They are 9 to 10 millimeters. So there's going to be some in there that are 9 millimeters. There's going to be some in there that are 10 millimeters. So you're going to get some beautiful rounds in there, aren't you? They are huge. This is like the cream of the crop as far as the strand of pearls goes. Peacock pearls can command huge price tags. Now, it was guest designer Jan that a good few months ago we had some peacock pearls, and I have to say I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've had peacock pearls in the last 3 months or so. I've hardly had them. It was guest designer Jan that actually said if she was to simply make earrings, which she would because she believes that she gets a lot of money from just making earrings out of a strand, Jan said that she would put a £50 price tag, and they were smaller than these, for 1 pair of earrings. Okay, let's just think about that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. Okay, so that's 42 gemstones. That's 21 pairs of earrings at £50 each. That is over £1,000.
Yep.
Think of the holiday you could have with that cash. Kim saying holidays. Claire just said, do you know what, that would actually pay for me to get to Australia. Wow. You know, okay. Guest designer Jan, oh, she's chuckling. She's laughing. She's on the phone lines for this right now. But that's what I mean, that's what I'm saying. Jan, she is stirring that gravy pot right now, isn't she? She would call this a gravy strand. The best gravy, Jan, yeah? With red wine and everything in it. Yeah. Even if you think, no, £50 each, natural peacock pearls of this size, definitely. If you're thinking, okay, £25, you know, that's fine, absolutely fine. You're getting a deal here. If you want to pass that deal on, again, that's fine. Even at £25 per pair, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? Alicia in Derbyshire says, did you say they're natural? Yes, I did. Kim told me they're natural. She's put my graphicals up on my screen. Treatment, not enhanced. If I was sat where you're sat right now, I would be multi-buying. If my budget would let me stretch, I would be multi-buying. They are enormous. They're huge. Jan, guest designer Jan. Feet up, cuppa in hand, I bet. She's laughing. She's got two. She's got two. Deborah, Marjorie, Susan, Anonymous. There are absolutely tons of you on the phone lines. Linda, have you ever seen natural peacock pearls?
No, never. I really haven't. I was, you know, when you said that word, I sort of did a double take onto the breakdown.
Well, I didn't say straight away because I almost just wanted to check myself.
So no, I haven't. For me, I have no idea what that price is going to be, but for me, that would be a treat for myself. I would just restrand it with with perhaps a little back, you know, on the clasp at the back. I might put a little bit of detail on the back because that's all it needs, and that's a strand that you can wear every day, all day, for any occasion whatsoever. And you know, they're just the sheer beauty of them. You could, to be honest, now you've said, you can. If the more you look, the more you can perceive that they are natural.
Yeah. They are.
The sheen that's coming off of them, it's so all over, isn't it? Rather than spotted. It's all over.
Absolutely. That is. For me, pearls are Mother Nature's miracle. They really are. Guest designer Jan. Whoop. Whoop. Got mine. Two of these. They are lush, Jan. Oh, guest designer Alicia. Thank you, Hannah and JM. In my basket and bought two. That's from Alicia. If we've got guest designers tuning in from the minute we go on air until the minute we go off air because they don't want to miss out, no brainer. No brainer. 0800 644 655. Could I get some of these? Just leave me a couple. I want two. I do want two. One's not enough for me. They're natural peacock pearls. Oh, I love Kim.
Look at the statement that's made
on
your neckline. It's huge, isn't it?
Claire's saying contemporary look, you know, instead of the classic white pearls, quite contemporary. Oh my.
Well, it very much is, but yeah, I think pearls can do that. They can be very vintage, but they can be very contemporary as well. But know for a fact that peacock pearls, natural peacock pearls, like 100 years ago, were contemporary then. If you see what I mean. So it's got the vintage aspect from it as well. Because I know Mrs. Simpson, she'd got a collection of every pearl under the sun, and she had one peacock pearl like that, probably I don't think it was any bigger, and then one white cultured pearl, and she wore the peacock pearl on one ear and the right one. Very, very stylish.
Wow. Do your research into prices, and before you even decide on your price, research where you sell. These are peacock pearls. They are natural and they are incredible. There are so many of you multi-buying. Loads of you multi-buying there. Oh wow, says Mary in Derbyshire, got mine. Do you know what? I really wish that I could be saying the same. I really wish that I could say the same. Loads of you with these in baskets, don't hesitate. Hang on a minute. There's somebody called Martha on the web.
Look at your face.
Does she actually do any work? I mean, she's texting in, she's buying pearls while she's on the web upstairs. Honestly, unbelievable. Oh, show me the white pearls now as well then. Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to show you them together because it might be It might be that you want to put one of those peacock pearls in the middle of that strand of white pearls. I've only got 20 of the white. I've only got 20 of the white left, unfortunately. Oh, Claire's like, no, just get both. Just get both. Do you know what? I would, if I could, Claire, I really would take your advice, but I can't. They are incredible. Now, for me, and you know, peacock pearls, they're beautiful. White pearls. Now, Audrey Hepburn, absolutely. I've got a picture, a painting of Audrey Hepburn at home, and it wasn't until, it might have been you, Linda, I was with, and somebody mentioned Audrey Hepburn, and I was like, do you know what? I've had that painting for years, and I've never ever noticed that strand of pearls around her neckline before, and that's exactly what she's got in that painting, a strand of pearls. They are iconic, aren't they? You know, you think of your Hollywood icons. If you saw, let's say, for example, you know, a Hollywood icon with a strand of pearls around their neckline, what are your thoughts going to be? They've paid a lot of money for that pearl necklace, haven't they? You know, Hollywood A-lister, earning millions. Yeah, definitely. They are.
That's exactly what they wear, though, Hannah, isn't it?
That's
exactly
what
they wear.
Exactly.
I mean, even from the likes of, if you get somebody like those really sort of quite out there and sort of thing, like let's say just Lady Gaga or something like that, who, you know, occasionally she'll wear 2 lamb chops around her neck, but then another day she'll just wear a strand of pearls just like that, you know, so it works. It really works for everybody. Oh, that was the best comparison.
I just had this image then. I know she's a bit outrageous, isn't she, Lady Gaga? I just had this, as soon as she said that, I just had an image of 2 lamb chops hanging from her ears, the earrings. That's all I could just see in my head. 2 lamb chops from her ears and a strand of pearls around her neckline. Oh, imagine. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But she will, and you know, it's one of those, I always say, Linda, every girl's dream, your diamond solitaire, and your pearl necklace.
Yeah, it's something I think that we all used to grow into, but I don't think we do now. I think, you know, we're just there already. I was with my 4 little granddaughters yesterday. They love sort of doing jewellery making and that, and I got some turquoise for my daughter-in-law, and I said to her, I'm hoping to get some pearls to go with this for you. And the little one, the little Lily, was a tiny little dot, said, Nanny, can I have that as well? So she's only 3,
oh,
you know, and she wanted that. She wanted pearls and turquoise.
Definitely. Well, you know,
bringing
starts you mean to go on.
Yeah,
absolutely. Why not? Do you know what? Again, strand of pearls. I mean, these are huge as well. We're talking 9 by 10 millimeters in size. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did about a month or so ago. We got you to text in, and we just said, do you know what? Let us know what you think, wherever you live in the country, what you think a strand of pearls might command in your jewellers, local jewellers, you know, whether that be high street, whether that be boutique jewellers. We had, the lowest price that we had was £400, right up to somebody in London that said £2,500, and they said that was being quite conservative actually for a strand of pearls in London, £2,500. They are genuine pearls. They are natural white culture pearls. ZRGP60 is your code. They are divine. £27.95. Again, pair of earrings. Pair of earrings. High street jewellers. Actually, I say it's high street jewellers. It was, but it was very boutique jewellers. In Solihull, pearl earrings, £1,250.
Oh, absolutely. I know which one you're talking about, and I bought my pearls from there some time ago. Honestly, it was my 30th wedding anniversary, so I was going out in there and getting my pearls. Single strand pearls, 5mm, 1 single strand, 750.
Yikes!
Yeah. But I deserved them at the time. I wasn't here then.
Of course. And I bet they're beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay. Right. Now, this kit, you know, there's gemstones. You know, all gemstones. We get excited about them, don't we? There's times and there's places where you get excited about these gemstones. Linda's time, I'm not going to state the obvious, but she was in the bathroom. So she took a picture in the bathroom of the opals and sent it to our Kim. You've got to capture the moment. You've got to capture the moment. And it was that very moment that Linda thought, oh my gosh, that colour is incredible. Now, I've brought you quite a few strands of Ethiopian opal nuggets in the past. I've got very, very excited when we've had these. Do you know, I've said many, many occasions, the colour just doesn't come across on screen. And we've had lots of you texting in saying, do you know what? When I've had that strand home, it's like they are different. It's like it's a completely different strand. Now, what I'm going to do, I might bring in the shadow hand for you. Shadow hand, all this is doing is simply shadowing out some of the lights. The lights in the studio, they're great for making gemstones sparkle, but unfortunately they wash out play of colour in your opals. I cannot tell you the amount of reds that are coming from these opals as I'm looking down. You've got reds, you've got oranges, you've got greens, you've got ultraviolet blue hues coming through there. They are incredible. Now, to be fair, we're getting quite a bit of colour coming across on screen there. And if you think, do you know what? They look phenomenal. Wait until you get these home. I cannot even begin to tell you. Kim has not been able to stop looking at these all morning. Now, I really, really would like to think that by now, maybe you trust me. Please trust me on this. If you are the slightest bit disappointed when you get these home, send them back. Send them back. You've got 30 days. We've got a picture of this in Linda's bathroom. And you can see the colour from there. Look at those greens from that distance as well. I love that.
That's still nowhere near.
And it isn't, is it? I mean, when you look.
From where I was sitting that day, it's nowhere near the pin fire that was dancing. Sorry about that.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter, Linda. It doesn't matter. I cannot. I almost want like a head cam. You know, like cyclists have and stuff, head cams. And even then, it's the lights, isn't it? It's all about the lights in the studio. Get these home. That is unbelievable. The amount of colour in these opals is breathtaking. And that's exactly what we're looking for. You know, we are not, you know, because we've got nugget strands here, we're not compromising on that quality. The quality is exquisite. Just look at those colours go. I want you to get these home. Get these home and have a look. You will think that we were showing you different strands. We've had that comment so many times, haven't we, where people have bought the Ethiopian opal strands and said, it's like you were showing us a different strand. I cannot believe the colour in the opals that I've got. They are unreal. They really are. Sarah in Gloucestershire says, I have some, Hannah. The studio does not do the colour justice. Really, the colours are stunning. This is what I'm saying. You've got to get these home. You really have. And I'm going to try again just to keep... Oh my gosh! Wow, it's like I've got a rainbow in my hand. This is bonkers. Just look, I've never had this much opal either. I'm going to bring in... Oh, the reds are just crazy. The reds are crazy. The reds are some of the rarest and most sought after colours within this opal as well. What did you say, Kim? I'm going to pinch the last of these. Yeah. She wants the rest, basically. Incredible. They are phenomenal, those colours. You can just see like the shadow I'm bringing, it's just taking out a bit of the light there. I just can't get over these, Linda. They are incredible. And again, you know, I'm looking at my preview monitor there. Colour, oh my gosh, it's looking pretty impressive, I have to say. But when I look down, again, absolutely bursting with colour. So, sorry, I know I'm going about the opal a lot there. You're getting a whole lot more, by the way. You're getting 3 strands, double strands of your Ethiopian opal. You're getting pearls in there as well. You are getting, is this blue fluorite or is it apatite? Apatite. very floral. I love that. Look at that colour. Look at the. I love apatite and fluorite. Very similar, the blues and the greens. Just beautiful colour. Gorgeous with the pearls. Holiday. You've got your ametrine in there as well. Oh, do you know what? It says amethyst. It does say amethyst, but we've definitely seen some citrines in there. Definitely seen some citrines, but I'll go with amethyst. And you've got your citrine there as well. Big carat weight. Double strand of amethyst, citrine, apatite. 3 strands of opal and your pearls. Oh my God, I can't believe the colour. Do you know what? I almost want to hand deliver every single one of you these kits so I can see your reaction when you see the opals. You wouldn't believe it. You will not believe it. They are the most incredible. The ultraviolet inner glow from some of these is phenomenal. It really is. Oh my gosh, just look at those go, Linda. Oh.
I mean, if you look up and read the definition of Ethiopian opal, that definition you can immediately put into your head, and that's what that strand's giving you. Just read the definition. Look in the law or any books that you've got, and read the definition of Ethiopian opal, and that's the one that they're defining it from.
It's incredible, isn't it? Just stunning. I cannot believe the carat weight you've got here as well is phenomenal. You've got 100 carats of your amethyst, you've got 180 carats of citrine, 220 carats of apatite, you've got 165 carats of Ethiopian opal, and you've got your pearls there as well. Wow. IKGC82 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. They are phenomenal. If we were to take these strands of opals out of this kit just by themselves, that is going to be an incredible deal. Do you know what? £15 a strand. When I've had the Ethiopian opal strand on its own, it's been £15, £14.95. So that'd be £45. £44.85 for your 3 strands of opals. Price tag for the whole kit, £49.95 for you. That is an incredible deal that you've got there. You've got collector's gemstones. You've got apatite here. You've got Ethiopian opal. You've got pearls, citrine, and amethyst. Just look at the amount of gemstone you've got here. You have 2, 4, 5, there's over 600, well over 600 carats you've got here for £49.95. 0800 644 655. I just want, when you get these home, when you get the opals home, will you do me a favour? Will you send me an email or a text or whatever when I'm on air, and just tell me what you think of these opals? I genuinely, you will not believe them. And our Kim wants to, she's like, I want to know. And let our Kim know as well. Gorgeous. Let's have a look at some of the jewellery that our Linda's made. I mean, we did have a look at this earlier. It's hard not to. You can. And this is the, the absolute truth. When you're not watching on screen, when you look off screen, the opals are just so colourful. Earlier on, when I walked in, Linda's jewellery over there, I could see that colour from afar. And you can, can't you, Linda?
Absolutely. Yeah.
They are.
It's what an opal's meant to do.
Oh my gosh, I love these earrings. This is the great thing about Ethiopian opal as well, because as earrings, and I love nuggets in earrings, I really do, because you get so much movement in earrings, when they catch the light, you just get all these colours shooting from the earrings. Linda, they are gorgeous.
See, that chain that we had on at the beginning of the show is that chain.
That's a solid sterling silver chain.
Yeah, that's a solid sterling silver chain. I know that's the curb one,
yeah,
but that would work exquisitely if you wanted to do those earrings, because the chain's on the show today.
Oh, Linda, they're beautiful. I absolutely love those. They're all just so stunning. This, oh wow, holiday.
Yeah.
Does that not make you want to go on holiday? That's just gorgeous with your maxi dress. I'm loving that piece. They're all incredible. And the opals here, Linda.
Well, I've really sort of contemporised, if that is a word. I know it isn't, but I've moderned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, from So it just goes to show you that with these really old gemstones that have been with us for centuries and centuries and centuries, that you can still use them to make really contemporary jewellery.
Oh, I love that. The colour, I could talk about that colour all day long.
It is the opal, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It really is. And this is the one as well that we were looking at this morning. This is the one that caught my eye, literally from across the studio as well, because that colour is just phenomenal. And I have to say, that opal has gone such a long way.
I mean, these little earrings here, little tree of life.
Oh wow!
With the opal.
Yeah. And
only probably about 10 nuggets. You've got 3 strands, but about 10 nuggets there on one pearl.
Yeah.
You know, and I just thought, I do tree of life quite a lot, but I really thought I was going to put them into earrings and just see. So I was going to do them even smaller than that, but I thought, no, these are a statement, you know.
Fabulous.
But as a little pendant as well, obviously again with silver chain.
Gorgeous. I love those pearls, like the moon, isn't it? I love that.
Yeah. The pearls and opals are very much made in gem heaven.
They are gorgeous. All these pieces, incredible, Linda. Absolutely incredible. And the opal is just gone on and on and on.
Absolutely gone. And then, as I say, I've been really gem heavy, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I probably, had I not been so gem heavy, the opal would have made me at least another 3/4 pieces.
Wow.
At least. They're red bouncing off that.
That's what I mean. It just one of those opals in the nuggets, just one of those. They are. It's like there's a bit of camera trickery going on, or something going on. That's what they're supposed to do. They're just incredibly beautiful. You never ever see that much colour in gemstones. They're just phenomenal. The greens and the blues and the reds. Those as earrings are just fantastic. They really, really are. So Linda's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of jewellery, and that's everything you've got left, Linda.
No, this is the on-air kit.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, this is my new kit. I used all my opal because I had to, because I just loved it so much.
Why would you not?
But I have got certainly some of the apatite left and the pink amethyst. I used my citrine.
Wow.
So as I said, you know, you could certainly probably make another 4 or 5 pieces of jewellery. I did leave the remainder out, but I know what I've done with it. I've put it in my other bag from my workshop, thinking it was some stones for that. But again, I know we've waffled on and on and on and on about the opal, but it was strange though, Hannah, because I emailed James upstairs, our buyer, and copied in Martha and Paula and etc., because I was begging, and I said, if we have any Ethiopian opal coming in shortly, could you just, you know, be kind enough to let me have a heads up? I said, because I have fallen, this was the email, I've fallen deeply in love with this Ethiopian opal. And I got an email straight back from James and said, well, you must have had that gut feeling because it's just landed. So he kindly gave me the code, and then Martha quickly followed and gave me the same code as well. So I was really lucky, actually. And this, when I wasn't prepared for this amount of wow factor from it. I mean, you know, I've seen loads of opal, I've seen loads of gemstones, but I really wasn't prepared for this. I fell in love all over again, if that was possible.
They're phenomenal, aren't they? They really are.
Stunning.
Anna. It's Anna, sorry. Anna in Studley. You are literally just down the road, Anna, like 5 minutes away. You need to come in on the Sunday experience. What's your excuse? She says, hi, Hannah and Linda. Those designs... Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, Kim, come on. Those designs... Oh, here we go. Those designs are stunning, Linda. You've done it again. And that's from Anna, who is literally 5 minutes away from us.
Thanks, Anna.
I drive through Studley.
Yeah, and me.
Thanks
a lot. Thank you.
They are gorgeous designs. Jacqueline says, hi all, Linda. I am in awe of your designs. Amazing, beautiful. I wish my jewellery brain would work like yours. Oh.
No, I mean, it is. I do say it, and I don't want to sound patronising or condescending, but I didn't make jewellery 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was making it for a year before we started Jewellery Maker, and I've just grown with the gemstone. It is honestly the gemstone that's the inspiration.
Yeah.
Martha said to me this morning, oh, how do you do it? And I said, it's first of all getting a picture in your mind of a piece that you want to make, and then the fun part of it is actually making it then and putting it together, because it's easy, that part is.
Wow.
Fab.
Martha in Michigan says, seen in discount stores, artificial opal earring. What?
Yeah.
20,000? No, $20.
Yeah,
That's
you know
20
what?
bucks.
I saw those again in a local jewellers, and I mean, you might know, Hannah. It was called Opalite, and I was thinking, is that the real deal or not? Because if it's opal, you call it opal,
of
don't
course,
you?
yeah.
So,
I know. These are the
you have to be a bit careful.
Yeah. So what are you going to demo for us then?
Really quickly, we'll go through these chandeliers then, okay? Because again, it's quite simple. All you need to do is take, I've got 0.8 wire here. In an ideal world, it would be nice to think that you were using sterling.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, if you've got a different price range, certainly, you know, it's great using because these are silver plated copper anyway, so whatever. So get yourself a reasonable length, probably about 7 or 8 inches. This is probably a little bit shy of that. And then in the centre of the wire, take your round nose pliers and don't particularly do a loop as such. Use the pliers as a form, as a mandrel, okay? So what I do is I take the wire that way and under, and then the other one up. So what I'm looking to get is sort of a loop sitting there. You see that little loop sitting on? That's the sort of grab area for the earring finding, okay? So straighten the wire as much as you can, just by warming it between your fingers, and then take the round nose pliers about 1 mil away from that loop there, but on the undersurface of it, okay? And then again, take it around the mandrel. Now at this point I need to take the pliers out, because if I continued it round, I get like an oval shape, because I'd be going round both of those points of my pliers. So I take it out, pop it back in where it fits, and then go round again. Okay, straighten out the wire again, and then butt it up again to the side of that one, bring it around, take the pliers out, pop them where they fit, and pop that back in again. Okay, so now we've got the little, this isn't as good as you'll make them at home, because I'm sort of on a time barrier, and you can square them up anyway with the pliers afterwards. So, and then you do exactly the same on the other side. So you take the pliers in, come round, take your pliers out, and bring it round. Again, putting some tension on the remainder of the wire, pop them on again, take it round, pop the plier back in, and pull it round. And then what you can do then is with your fingers you can push them together. Now if you want to push them in a little bit more, just keep warming it and simply butt them up a little, okay? Close them up a little. So basically what you're looking for, you don't necessarily have to do 4 loops there, but these are the bottom ones that I'm using to dangle from. That's where the earring finding will go. Okay, and then it's take a jump ring. Again, if you've got 2 pairs of flat nose pliers, find your opening, which I haven't found yet. There it is. If you just compromise it slightly, but not too much, if you don't see it open, don't welly at it, just move them out of the pliers and look around, and there will be a point there where they started to open, because you don't want to compromise them too much so they don't go back together. Open, pop on, and then at this point close up again. Okay, so I've just got one here. I can talk you sort of through. Now if I hold that there, so now I've put in the four jump rings, and then I've reopened that first one and attached a length of chain. Okay, now this is the slightly wider length chain, but again it's all in the look. That's not a problem, that's absolutely fine. If you want a more delicate look, then obviously use a finer length chain, a bit like that curved chain that we've had on today. And then it's simply a matter of taking then some 0.25 wire. I'm using 0.25. I think the 0.4 probably would have gone through the opal chips, but I'm using 0.25 because I don't particularly, I want to see a lesser mechanic as possible. Okay, so it's difficult to pick these opal nuggets up because you can see so much pin fire going on that you sort of, oh, that's a beauty, but they're all beautiful. So just pick up one of the, actually before you do that, take the I'm sorry that you can't see this 0.25 very easily, and then go to that half wrapped loop stage, okay, and then pop it on to the link of the chain here. Again, I mean, this is a slight variation on this one. I've missed out the little one there, but it's only a variation on it. I mean, you can just pop that in and then have your wrap loop coming through and attaching the chain. Okay, so I've got a little nugget from the jump ring in exactly the same way as I'm demonstrating now, all the way down. but we're going to do it this way, but it's the same thing, but just a different look. So it's entirely up to you what you do. So now I'm going to finish off that wrap loop, okay, with the 0.25 wire, trim off my excess. Okay, now I'm going to pop on my my little nugget, and if I can see the hole through all of that stunning pinfire, let the little nugget drop down the length of 0.25, and then finish off with either a complete wrap loop, which I will do. I'll do a complete wrap loop there, so pop it in and continue round. Now, what I can do now with that, there's two ways of using that particular loop. I'll trim off that excess. Is what I could do is I could bend that little loop back and use it as a stopper. I could have used a feather weight head pin and done exactly the same thing, but that gives me the opportunity to put on either another length of chain had I gone to the half stage of the wrap loop, or I can put a little Rosely link chain of more nuggets down there. So it's just simply technique, and you make the design. But it's exactly the same techniques, and you form your design. I mean, the pictures will be up on Facebook. By all means, just look at them. If you want to make them, that's absolutely great. But you know, you can diversify and just make them slightly different, but use the same techniques.
They're gorgeous. I love those earrings so much. They're just so pretty. Love those. Earlier on we had the Zari threads, by the way. I should have another one.
Yes, it's here. I'm using it. Yeah,
there
I'm using
go,
it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's attached to my beads.
Wow.
So what I sorry Hannah, carry on, and then I'll
these
tell you what I'm doing.
Price tags for these, I had no idea, absolutely no idea where we were going to go with price on these. The colours are incredible. You can't even tell we started to use that one. Can't even tell we've touched that one yet, can you?
Absolutely not.
125 metres on each reel you've got there. Now, that is a lot of Zari thread, isn't it? It really, really is. They are just gorgeous. Your silver, your mystic white, and your mystic blue. They are stunning. They really are. The colours are fabulous. They're so funky. I'm loving what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I just picked up some reconstituted turquoise and some blue star-shaped shell from under the desk and threaded it onto the blue. I've threaded it onto the blue and crocheting from the reel. So basically, I am going to end up with X amounts of strands that as many as possible, really, to put together. Oh, sorry, that way. As many as possible together to sort of dangle as a multi-stranded necklace. But looking at the mystic, this iridescent one here.
Fab, isn't it?
If you crocheted or used the jig, you know, the little flower jig that we've got. If you put those and jig some flowers and then perhaps popped the you won't get the opal nugget straight on, but you can use 0.25 wire within the crochet.
Can you imagine the opals
exactly,
with that, Linda?
exactly. You would get like an astonishingly beautiful, same coloured but different textured look,
absolutely.
you? I mean, with that it would just be beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
You are
do you
getting
know
those colours, aren't you, in that?
That's an absolute match. Absolute match. And do you know what? There's over 60 of you with these in baskets. That's bonkers. So we had how many? Oh my gosh, the colour. I'm going to be talking about that opal.
Yeah, I think I am too.
I think. We had over 200 to start with. We've got over 60 of you with these in baskets so far. The price tag that we've gone down to, if you've got those opals, that is an absolute match. $6.95. That is 125. So that's 375 penny a metre. Is that right? 2 pence a metre. Oh my gosh.
And the thing is, no matter what sort of threading medium that's your thing, you can use this sari thread to do, whether it's macrame, kamihimo, just crochet. Actually, Sheila knitted a cuff bracelet. She was knitting a cuff bracelet a couple of weeks ago when I was round, and it was coming on. It was just astonishing. She was going to take it on holiday with her. But there's nothing that you can't do with it, and it's incredibly strong as well because of the metal thread that works through it. It's incredibly strong.
It is really
and
strong.
if just one little point, sorry, this is just a top tip. You know, when we talk about using we've got fabrics or we've got threads that tend to fray. If you're obviously we've got the thread zapper if we have any. I don't know if we have any at the moment, but that is the tool. That's the number one thing to use without a shadow of a doubt. If you're a little bit scary about using a candle flame or a match flame or a lighter flame, I read a little tip the other day. A light bulb. It does exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
If you just touch it, and then you haven't got to actually put your hand anywhere near a live flame. If you just touch that onto a light bulb, it immediately goes sizzle, sizzle, and it seals it just the same.
Brilliant.
I thought
That's
that was a great tip.
That is
really,
really good. If you've got that in your basket, just to make sure you're checking out, that is an unbelievable deal you've got there for over 300 metres. There's not going to be enough to go around now, unfortunately. If you have got that in your basket, check out as soon as you possibly can. But for now, we're going to have a look at some more Wall of Fame entries. These designs are so good, so incredible. If you stand at home making jewellery, you may as well enter it into the Wall of Fame. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. On a Wednesday, we announce the winner. The winner gets £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up gets £50 credited to their account as well. This one is number 86, and this is from Lisa. She says, this is my Wall of Fame entry. I hope you like it. This is made with wire weaving that I have learned from purchasing Jewellery Maker's DVDs. It's made using a wire from Jewellery Maker and gems from Jewellery Maker. I enjoyed making this bracelet loads, and that's from Lisa. Lisa, those are gorgeous. Incredible. That wire work is beautiful, isn't
amazing. I'm always in awe of people who do
stunning. I love that.
This is absolutely beautiful. Intrigued to see what this stone might be. It's number 87, and it's from Julia in Thornton Heath. Julia says, this week's Wall of Fame entry is my first wire-wrapped heart. I used an amethyst, it's lavender amethyst, cabochon with square copper wire, and I really like the difference the square wire makes. I really need a win, as I have been off work for a month after an operation and have no money to buy any of the lovely goodies you have. Well, Julia, that's beautiful, and I wish you good luck on the draw, and I hope you're feeling better.
And that's the first attempt. It's
amazing.
Unbelievable. That's
amazing.
Gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Oh, look at these. Holiday jewellery. This is from Kathy in Leeds, and she says, good morning all of you silly and lovable folks at JM. I hope you're having a splendid day. Here are some earrings I made the other day. I call them Summer Rain. I like that. All components are from JM. Good luck to everyone from the runner-up. Wink, wink. Oh, Kathy, I do hope you win. Those are gorgeous, really pretty. Loving the names though as well.
Beautiful. They swing beautifully, don't they? This is number 89, and again, very similar colours, really beautiful. And it's from Sue in Liverpool. Sue says, hi all, this is my entry onto the Wall of Fame. Fantastic Amazonite, crackled round and leaf quartz, all from Jewellery Maker, with some findings from my stash. I wanted to make something summery for my sister Kate, and I hope she likes it. Very hard to part with these gemstones as they are so lovely, but I suppose she is my sister. Yeah, well, you know how to make yourself one, Sue. Beautiful. You're 89.
This is number 90, and this is from Paula. Paula Thompson. Finally used the purple pearls and amethyst chips that I purchased from yourselves a while back. Good luck to all, but I would love a win to spend on more gems. I've never won the Wall of Fame draw or anything, come to think of it really. Keep up the amazing bargains, JM. Always brightens up my day with the lovely presenters and amazing talented designers. Paula Thompson. Paula, that's gorgeous. Really beautiful design. All incredible designs, they really are. So make sure you're watching on Wednesday morning when we announce the winner. Next hour, got diamonds. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, diamonds in a kit. It's going, I told you earlier when it was going under £100. It's going under £80. Diamonds and pearls in a kit, solid sterling silver. They are gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
They are, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. Diamonds. 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 And I've got Chrome Diopside coming up for you at midday, so don't move a muscle. And I shall meet you back here in just a few minutes.
Download the Jewellery Maker app today. You can watch our Jewellery Maker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the Jewellery Maker app today and boost your viewing experience. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques. If you attend a workshop in June, you will receive a fantastic 20% discount in our Jewellery Maker shop. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Jewellery Maker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable, and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website.
We really appreciate your support here at Jewellery Maker, so we'd like to give you something back every time you refer a friend to us. Once your friend's order is delivered, you'll both be rewarded with a free £10 credit to each of your accounts. Simply log onto your account or ask our call centre team to find your Refer a Friend code, give it to your friend, and have them type it into the refer box when they sign up online. Alternatively, give the code to our friendly call centre team and they'll do the rest. So come and bring your friends into the fabulous world of jewellery making. Jewellery Maker, share your passion.
Oh my gosh, look at those for high-end topaz. Wow. They are immense. Look at them go. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I don't think we could have got another gemstone on this strand if we tried. Could we? They are absolutely jam-packed. Oh my gosh, look at them. There's just so many on this strand. That is indeed, as our Kim just said, the colour of the sea. The colour that you want the sea to be when you go on holiday. Oh my word, they are phenomenal. The faceting in these gemstones is incredible. Think about the time that has gone into bringing you this strand. Every single one of those gemstones faceted by hand. I've never seen a topaz strand with this many gemstones on before. They are stunning. 11 by 6 to 6 by 4 millimeters in size. I'm going to have a little count for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, so that's 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 71 gemstones approximately you've got there. I have never ever seen that many topaz on a strand before. The carat weight, 155 carats. They are divine. That's from Fran in London. Topaz, beautiful. Oh my gosh, dreamy. Look at that brilliance. Have you ever heard the expression, the lighter the brighter? The lighter that gemstone, the more brilliance you will get with that gemstone. The brilliance being the internal light that comes from within that gemstone. That is essentially what helps this on its way to being a very, very sparkly gemstone. And my goodness me. Do you know what I'm thinking with these? Delicate drop earrings. I'm going with a £30 price tag. They are high-end topaz. 2 of those gemstones, long drop in your earrings. They would look so red carpet, so elegant. And do you know what? I'd have to put them with solid sterling silver as well. Elizabeth in the West Midlands says you could just restrand those for one necklace. Oh, do you know what as well? Elizabeth, if I did that, 3 figures. 3 figures for me, without a doubt. Look at the amount of topaz. 155 carats. They are stunning. Even just one of these, Linda. Maybe choker style necklace, you know, one of the bigger ones there. That would just look incredible. I just can't believe how much you've got in this strand.
Absolutely. It's such an exquisite gemstone at its best, blue topaz, and that's at its very best for me. It's certainly what shrieks into my head is the little bit of something blue for a bride, because it's so delicate, you know. Just one on a silver strand, or even as the earrings, but certainly carry it through then the bridal party, because there's plenty there to do that. But it's such an ancient gemstone as well, isn't it? It's talked. I was just reading up on the on our graphics up there that it's saying that it's mentioned several times in the Bible. Yeah. So you know, it's another one of these historical gemstones that have come through the ages, and it just shrieks popularity all the time. It's obviously myths and legends, fantastic. Oh yeah. So there's a mega story to topaz, isn't there? It's cool. Can you imagine with the Ethiopian opal? Oh wow! I want to do that. I need to do that with the Ethiopian opal.
Oh, can you imagine?
I need to do that.
That would look incredible. 155 carats of your blue topaz. That is a high-end strand. For me, I don't think I could restrand all of that, to be honest, but if you did, that would have to be in 3 figures. BHVX70 is your code for this one. £54.95. Wow. This, even Jewellery Maker price tag, should be high double figures for the quality, for the carat weight that we are getting here. That is incredible. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. BHVX70 is your code for this one.
She can't help herself.
Wow.
Actually.
I did say, didn't I? A pair of earrings, £50. Did I say £50? Did I say 30? I can't remember. But do you know what? 2 of those earrings, you'd have to. Imagine the ring. Imagine a cluster of these in a ring. Oh my gosh.
Roughly how many are there, Hannah? If you don't
there was
mind
approximately 71 there.
You're joking.
No.
Wow.
I know, there's a lot there. There's a lot there.
That's phenomenal. 70. Oh my word.
It's packed.
Good heavens. I mean, what's that going to be working at? Just over perhaps 50p each?
70 pence per gemstone, that is.
Wow.
I know. I know.
Oh, it's just...
We're giving gemstones away.
Yeah.
We really are. That's incredible. If you've got that in your basket, just make sure you're checking out. Those are high-end glamour. Those are stunning. Okay, how about some citrine? Never ever been on the morning show before. Do you trust us? Go now. There's going to be people missing out on this strand. There is a lot of citrine there. We've got 134, and to be perfectly honest, I think we could have double that amount and it wouldn't be enough. We have 45 carats of beautiful, beautiful citrine here. With your amethyst, that is going to look stunning. The pink amethyst that we had earlier on, that would look incredible with, wouldn't it? 45 carats of citrine. Your graduated facet rondelles, 2x1 to 6x1 millimeters in size, 31 centimeter strands you've got here. They are so beautiful, soft, delicate, summer hues. In fact, with the topaz that we just had, oh my gosh, look at that. Summer's day, loving those colours together with your amethyst, with the spinel that we had earlier on as well, just incredible. UHYY 40 0800 644 655. We are taking this down as low as we can go. If you want the topaz to go with this, the code is just at the bottom of your screen there as well. Vanessa in Gloucestershire, you've checked out straight away. Congratulations to you. There's loads of you filling your baskets this morning. That is such a long strand. That's a big carat weight of a beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Look at that colour. So delicate, so warming. Again, Linda, I'm thinking with the opal.
Well, anything, well, absolutely, the opal, without a shadow of a doubt. But you know what I like about gemstones is I think before I worked with gemstones and I worked with synthetics and acrylics and things like that, I found it quite a thought process working out what went with what.
Yeah.
But with gemstones, you know, you just put that topaz with it. You could equally put like the Chrome Diopside with it. You can put pearls with it. You can put the Amazonite with it. You can put anything with a gemstone.
Yeah.
And you don't have to think about it because you know it's going to work, hands down. As I say before, I really seriously had to think, is that going to work? Is that going to go together? But I don't with gemstones. I put together whatever.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? And that's the thing. There isn't anything that won't go with these. Lots of you multi-buy now. Lynn in Gloucestershire, you've got 2 anonymous in Devon, Barbara in Leicestershire, Debbie in West Yorkshire, Vanessa in Gloucestershire, you're there. Oh my gosh. If you haven't opened your order yet this morning, now's the time to do so. £7.95 for citrine, 45 carats. That is the ultimate sunshine gemstone that you have there, and a massive, massive carat weight as well. 45 carats, UHYY 40. Doris in Greater London, anonymous, Andrea, Mary, Isabel in Angus, you've just joined me as well. Make sure you're checking that out. That is beautiful. I'm loving that. Wowzers. Okay. Oh, is this one here? Yeah. Your bronze and your black S&J hooks I've got here. We don't see much bronze or black findings actually. This is great for your steampunk jewellery. Just perfect. These are fab. Have a look at these. You have so many different designs, so I'm going to get a couple different designs out here. The black and the bronze you've got. Have a little look at these. So I'm going to go, oh, I like that one. Oh, I couldn't choose. These are fab. There's loads here. How many do we have, Kim? Wow. That's absolutely loads, isn't it? 55 pieces. Have a look at some of these. Different sizes for you as well, depending on that piece that you're working with. You've got 7. Yeah, 7 different designs you've got here. Your black and your antique bronze plated copper there as well. You've got your S hooks. You've got the rope design there, you've got that twisted design in there as well. They're really thick, aren't they? Really substantial. That's why you want to make it a feature really, don't you? Your claspy feature, because they're so pretty. Quite a nautical design here. Have a look at this one. I'm like this. So you're going to get this in the black and the bronze, both designs in the black and the bronze. 55 pieces in each one you've got there as well. They're going to go such a long way, aren't they? 0800 644 655 WXAZ. 53 is your code for this one. And you've got your storage box after as well. 14 little compartments you've got here. So afterwards, it might be that you want to use that for more findings. It might be that you've got some of the gems of distinction gemstones. It might be that you've got some nuggets. I mean, all those Ethiopian opal nuggets. Come on. You need to put them somewhere, aren't you? That'd be perfect storage for afterwards as well. 0800 644 6W5 6W5 As if I've just added a letter into the phone number. Honestly. You know, I was one step ahead. I was thinking of the website address in my head, but I didn't finish the phone number. So I'll do that again. 0800 644 655 or www.jewellerymaker.com. Amazing. WZ, no, oh my gosh. Can we just edit the last 5 minutes out? That'd be great. WXAZ 53 is your code. 55 pieces at $19.95. This is perfect for your steampunk jewellery. It really, really is. They're going to last you such a long time. They're going to go so far, aren't they? Make sure you're confirming on those phone lines. It's really, really busy this morning here at Jewellery Maker. We've had so many treats for you. Oh, treats. Did I tell you we've got diamonds coming up in the kit very, very soon? In about 10 minutes' time, diamonds. That's right. Linda said she doesn't know any special. She doesn't know any special people. She just knows where the special places are. Diamonds and pearls coming up in that kit. $19.95. Hold those phone lines. Those are fab. Okay, clearance. You say? Amazonite. Have a look at these 2 strands of Amazonite. Look at these. Clearance price tag, rice beads. These are gorgeous. Holiday. With your pearls, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That simply restranded would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Simple, stretchy. Or just 2 of these in your earrings. 170 carats of your Amazonite you've got there. 12 by 8 millimeters in size. Aren't they gorgeous? They are divine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, approximately 33 gemstones you've got in this strand. Look at that colour. Beautiful. Even with that citrine, again with the topaz that we had there, they'd look gorgeous, wouldn't they? Really, really beautiful. 0800 644 655, 170 carats. JEGP05 is your code. Get involved this morning. If you haven't already, check that website, see if there's any deals that are still available that you've missed out on so far. Add them to your order. You've got 1 P&P in any one day. That's from midnight last night until midnight tonight. Clearance. Okay. So we should be, oh, I don't want to, does that mean you're going lower? Clearance deal. 0800 644 655. Topping up your stash, starting your stash. Incredible. Clearance deal. $6.95. All the way down to $6.95 for you. Pam in Bristol, Lynn in Gloucestershire, Anne in Lincolnshire, you've got yours. Linda in Surrey, Angela in Surrey, you've just joined me as well. Congratulations to you. JEGP05. Holiday. Holiday. What would you do with these, Linda?
Simply restrand them, to be truthful, for holiday, without a doubt, because they've just got all that right look, haven't they? Perhaps popping in some little silver spacer beads. Ooh. Gold works brilliantly as well with Amazonite. Or just 1 drop for an earring with perhaps again a little spacer before you get to the shepherd's hook. Definitely tassels of chain, big chunky tassels with chain again, or if you perhaps do either all the Amazonite and then say 1 single pearl asymmetric, or reverse that, do all the pearls and 1 Amazonite. Beautiful.
Gorgeous. $6.95 as well. There's a little queue on the phone lines at the moment. Do remember, it's a free phone number. It's not going to cost you a penny. Not a penny to hold on those phone lines, and look at what you have. It's well worth the wait. Loads of you multi-buy. Margaret in Sussex, you've got 3. Geraldine in Fife, you've got 2. Well done, Margaret. You've got yours. Diane, you've got 2. Congratulations to you. Phyllis in Ayrshire, on the telephone lines, you've just got 2 as well. Congratulations to you. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Emily in West Midlands says, I use these in a 4-strand necklace with light to dark blue strands. I want to see a picture of that now. That would look gorgeous. Really beautiful. 0800 644 655. Hold those lines. If you've got that in your basket, make sure you're checking those out. Ooh. Holiday. Look at these. $6.95. 0800 644 655. 655. Hold those lines. If you've got that in your basket, make sure you're checking those out. Ooh. Holiday. Look at these. Holiday. Look at these. Holiday. 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 H Pearls in a clearance for you. Again, bridal. These work phenomenally in your bridal jewellery, don't they? In tiaras. They'd make beautiful flowers, wouldn't they? You could use those as petals. Gorgeous, delicate lemon hue that you've got there as well. They are just dreamy. 8x6 to 10x8mm in size. That is a packed strand that you've got there. Linda, you tend to go for these quite a lot, don't you?
I do.
What would you do with these?
I love Kesha pearl.
Yeah.
I love any pearl actually, but I do like quirky pearls. What would I do with them? Again, what shrieks to mind? I always say the first thing that comes to mind, because normally the first thing that comes to mind in anything craft-wise is the very first thing that comes to mind is the right way to go.
Right.
Don't overthink it. So I was going with tassel earrings on that. Obviously, you got, I mean, a little Chrome Diopside nugget within that would be exquisite as well. But normally, I think the route to go is that, and I've learned a lesson that so many times, is go with your first instinct.
Yeah. It's normally the right one, isn't it?
Yeah, normally. It's when you go and you see a nice outfit in the shop and you think, no. And then you go away and you think, I'll go back and get it. It's gone.
True, very true. They're gorgeous. I'm thinking bridesmaids as well with these. Bridesmaids, flower girls. They're just beautiful. They really are. Real holiday look you've got here. And that's a long strand as well. BMMG 49. Lots of you multi-buying. £11.95. Clearance price tag for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There's a good 60, 70 gemstones in this strand.
You know, another thing as well, you sort of mentioning the word bridal, don't just think of bridal jewellery, think also of, if you're colour matching, you know, with the men's party, you can always do a little buttonhole. Using them as well, and you can also use them. Really getting fashionable now are the beadwork bouquets.
Yeah,
and of course they make lovely like gypsy filly look that sprouts out. You know, that delicate on the end of some twisted wire. They're just perfect for that, to give that nice open framework for say people are making bouquets using old vintage brooches and things now, but you need something to fizz out the side. Yeah, and those are perfect for that.
They'd be perfect, wouldn't they? They really would. £11.95. Betty in West Yorkshire, you've got yours. Jennifer, Sandra, you've got 2. Marjorie in Devon, you've got 2. Sue Box, you've got 2. Angie in Somerset, even you've got 2. We're going down on price. I thought that was the clearance price tag. Says Kim. £9.95. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Claire. Kim just said, you know what, they look really nicely dressed. Claire said, everything's working with that dress today. Thanks, Claire. Oh, it's gone now. It's washed off. Claire said, including your beautiful tan. It really has. Oh, it's not good, is it? You look, when you came back from holiday, everyone's like, you look really well. And then a week later, it's just like, you feel like you've never been. Feels like a million moons ago now that I was on holiday. It really does. 800, 644, 655. £9.95. Incredible deal. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Last strand before the diamond kit. That's right. Diamonds. Diamonds. Oh, exciting. Have a look at these. Gorgeous. Again, holiday. Perfect for the summer, aren't they? They really, really are. Those rich, rich coral hues that you've got there. 10mm in size. These work fabulously with the Amazonite that we had, wouldn't they?
Beautifully. This Amazonite has got like an orange glow to it, hasn't it?
Gorgeous. Really, really stunning. I'm loving those together. And again, two of those, it might be a simple pair of earrings. It might be that really affordable piece that you have on your craft stall. With the Kesha pearls. Oh yeah, feeling that. We don't have much coral, do we? We really, really don't have much coral at all. And they're really beautiful shapes to work with, you know, whether it be simply restranding these, whether it be taking one and using that as a feature in another necklace, that would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There's a good 40 gemstones you've got in that strand there. 0800 644 655 FNGP19, your orange coral tubes. 10mm in size. They're a good size to work with, I think. Really fab size. What would you do with this shape, Linda?
Right, well, really successfully work in a ladder weave, as in most of the weaves as well, that you can do. But what I would probably do, a bit like on this next kit that I've done with some pearls, is ladder weave a section and then attach chain either side, and then ladder weave another section. That would give you quite a holiday look, wouldn't it? But just that re-stranded is the holiday look, because it's amazing how that colour is normally in a lot of what we wear on holiday, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Gorgeous, I'm loving that. All this talk of holidays. Claire, can I come with you? She's going to Australia in 2 weeks. Unbelievable. It's going to be a full suitcase. She's going to have to squidge in there with everyone else. There's a lot of people going with her. I'll carry your bags, I don't mind. I'll even fan you while we walk through the airport if you want, you know, anything you like. 0800 644 655 FNGP 19, £9.95 is where we should be. Guess what? We're going lower. We're going even lower. Add it to your order. Doesn't matter how many pieces you order from us in any one day. You've got one price tag, one P&P, £2.95 here standard in the UK. How good is that? You can shop till you drop all day today. £6.95. It is Father's Day. I forgot, haven't I? It's Father's Day today. This morning we asked for your embarrassing dad moments. Generally with my dad, I think it's just jokes. You know, they're the best, aren't they? Dad jokes. In fact, Kim's jokes are dad's jokes, because all of Kim's jokes that she puts on Facebook, I read them and I think, that's a dad joke. Tell my dad, he thinks it's hilarious. What was the one about the herbs and the fish? Yeah, I told him that one. He was beside himself. I did find that quite funny actually, but it was a proper dad joke. £6.95 for you. 0800 644 655. Got any embarrassing dad tales? Text us in 60777. Start your message with your word JM Studio. Yeah, I do rely on you, Kim, for the jokes as well. If you could post some more, that would be great. Yeah, I like your jokes. They are funny. The only joke, Kim, that I can... Do you know, I love jokes, but I can never remember the punchline. Ever. The only one that I can ever remember is, why do cows lie down in the rain? To keep each other dry. I knew you'd like that, Kim. What sort of monkey can fly? A hot air baboon. Linda's trying not to laugh.
I have to work it out first. I fell in there
know I
eventually.
was bad. I was that. Come on, Linda.
I'm absolutely hopeless with jokes. It takes a while to work them out.
Yeah, sometimes it does for me.
And by the time I've worked them out, chuckled at them, I've forgotten how to tell it to the next person I want to tell it to.
That's the thing, isn't it? Okay. Diamond kit time. If you're on the web, in a mo, you'll be able to see the price tag. I said this morning it'd be below £100, which is incredible, isn't it, for diamonds and pearls? We then promised it below £80. Diamonds and pearls. Oh my gosh. When was the last time we had 8 carats of diamonds in a kit? 8 carats. When was the last time we had diamonds in a kit? There is tons of you popping this in your basket. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, you're gonna have to check out straight away. I wish I had a couple of hundred of these, but I don't. We are in double figures for quantity. If you love this, don't hesitate. You are looking at 8 carats of diamonds. 8 carats of diamonds. I can't believe I'm saying that. 8 carats of diamonds. And you've got 4 strands. Kim's I can hear it. Oh my gosh, it's going really quickly. It's going. The web is going a little crazy right now. We had diamonds on yesterday, £250. We had diamonds on last night, £260. Oh, Kimmy! She's a little bit nervous. I'm nervous. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Oh my! If they weren't before, they are now. Linda, where did you find these diamonds?
Well, to be absolutely truthful, I wasn't looking for them. I really and truly wasn't looking for them. And then I was doing, you know, as you do, and I went, what? I'm like, no, couldn't possibly be. So I logged back in again and went,
No, you don't do that, Linda. They might not be there when you go back.
well, I actually thought I was seeing things, but I thought if they're still there, they're meant for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were there, so got them.
Oh, Linda. Nearly half of the stock has gone already. So we had diamonds last night, £250, £260. Diamonds and pearls. Didn't I say earlier on, it's like every girl's dream, isn't it? The diamonds and the pearls. Do you know what? We're going to make your dream come true this morning. Why didn't we go to £79.95? We said under £80. £59.95. Oh my gosh. Mary and Dom, she says, how pretty is that? Linda, you always hit the mark. Love your work.
Thanks very much.
Oh my gosh. Dawn in Kent, yay! Got mine, yay! Thanks, JM. Dawn, well done. $59.95 for diamonds. 4 strands of pearls. I haven't even mentioned the pearls or the solid sterling silver that you've got there as well. You've got your cable chain, you've got your crimp cover, you've got your crimps there, you've got your shepherd's hooks, you've got your lobster claw fastening in there as well, you've got your ball head pins in there. Oh my. Oh. Do you know what? I love my job, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. But there's at times, you know, there's times that I just think, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving it. $59.95 for diamonds and pearls. One of these restranded pearl necklaces. You've got your mini back. Linda in Essex. Wow, this kit is beautiful. Got mine and can't wait for it to arrive. Thank you, JM. Lisa, you are so welcome. You are all so welcome. I have so many of you on the phone lines. Do you know what? There's loads of you with these in your baskets. How many are in baskets, Kim? Nearly 30 in baskets. You're going to have to be so quick. Over half of the stock has gone. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised people are coming in and multi-buying for this, Linda.
Well, at that price, I think I would.
For diamonds, the amount of times that we have them as well. We've got another text there from Leanne in Devon. I don't like that price. I love it. I'm not surprised. I've got to be honest, not surprised at all, Leanne. Another text in from Caroline. Got 2. There you go. What an amazing deal. Works out less than £10 for each item, including the crazy diamonds. Ah. I'm not really very often lost for words, I don't think, but I really don't know what to say anymore. Somebody just bought 3. Oh my gosh. Yvonne in Nottinghamshire, ×2. Susan in Berkshire, ×3. That's very clever buying. Anonymous in Greater London, ×2. Anonymous in Surrey, ×3. Do you know what? I wouldn't hesitate. If your budget will let you stretch, then oh my gosh, do it. Because the amount of times that we see diamonds here at Jewellery Maker at this price tag, never mind 4 strands of pearls, never mind your solid sterling silver. Elizabeth in West Midlands. Good point. Got 2. Do you know what? Absolutely. You've got diamonds. You've got diamonds. Bev, Anonymous, Joe, Lauren, Shirley, Lisa, Dawn, Elizabeth, Dawn, Jenny, Heather, Anonymous, Kathy, Claire, Carol, Stephen, Peter, Janice, Julie, Jeffrey, Yvonne, Susan, Bryony, Maxine, Anonymous, Marion, Veronica. Absolutely tons. It's going to be a sellout, isn't it? I think it's safe to say that it's going to be a sellout. Over 60 have gone. We only had 86. There's tons of you with these in your baskets as well. How do we get 86? Good point, Claire. Good point. I want these. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's all you need in a sort of the jewellery from this kit. All you need is a hint of diamond, don't you? That's all you really need. You don't need to sort of, I mean, I think I've made 1, 2, 3, I think I've made 4 pieces, one being diamond, relatively heavy, and the others with a hint of. So you can make them go a long way.
Oh my gosh. Right. I think, Linda, and you know, I'm not as experienced as all of you at home, or yourself, Linda, but I'm looking at those earrings. If they were priced, 2 pearls, you've used 8 of the diamonds. Yeah. If they were priced at £95, I wouldn't bat an eyelid, Linda.
No.
I genuinely, solid sterling silver finding, diamonds and pearls, I would pay that price. I would.
Yeah, I think because you can see that word diamonds, obviously, and pearls, very much so. It gives you a perception of high-end, expensive, but achievable. Very much achievable. You know, it's not sort of out there. It's still considered purchase, obviously. But you're quite right. Each one would probably sell around that. I mean, this one here would definitely be in triple figures.
Oh my days. Kim was saying earlier as well, Linda, that you were pricing some of these earlier on, and Kim said you were being way too generous.
Yeah. But I think that's the way that some of us do tend to go.
That's fine.
You know, don't underestimate. Yeah. Don't undermine. There's enough people out there that will undermine you. So don't undermine yourself. Yeah. You know, get out there, but take the education with you and tell them exactly what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
But these sort of, I think these are called light orchid or something, these pearls, and they're such a pretty colour.
Do you know what, the combination as well, together, the colours, they're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love every single piece that you've made. And you know, looking at all of these pieces, Linda, they're pearls, they're diamonds. I'm looking at all of these here, and I think, Linda, that you could just make hundreds and hundreds of pounds on this kit, couldn't you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's high end.
Yeah. I mean, have whatever you make from this kit, and if you do sell, have this as your sort of hero display point, and put everything else around it. So again, you're bringing them in, and you know, when you tell somebody this is a diamond and cultured pearl and sterling silver ring, earring, whatever, immediately, you know, whatever you're going to charge them, you're halfway there. Because of the named gemstones. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just so coming home with me. I love it. So don't take it off. It's just so beautiful. I'm loving all of these designs. And the thing is, you know, pearls and diamonds, they speak for themselves, you know. They're just unbelievable. This is like high end. This is as good as it gets. It's one of if not the best kit, Linda, that I've ever seen. It's phenomenal, and that price tag, how we've managed to do it, I just don't know. We've only got about 10 left, and there's still loads of you with these in your baskets, so you are going to have to check them out. 10 left and 13 baskets. Now, I'm not good at maths, but I don't think you're all going to do it.
There's a bit of a I'm not good at maths, but there's something not quite right. Some people aren't going to get it.
Please don't miss out on this. If you've got this in your basket and you're loving it, I don't want you to sit there in 5 minutes time and go, oh, do you know what, I should have just checked out. You've got 30 days. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee there. Use that. If you're a little bit unsure, maybe it's a little bit more than you wanted to spend today, you've got diamonds in there. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee to think about it. Rather than miss out now and kick yourself in 5 minutes' time, use that 30 days and then make your mind up, because that price tag, diamonds, we just don't have them at this price, do we? Unbelievable. We've got a text there from Caroline. She says, just opened the text letter and he's giving me a refund, so guess what? Had to buy another 4 strands of diamonds for me.
Well done. Well, you've actually made an investment with that tax return refund, haven't
There
you?
you
You've
go.
invested it wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Wow.
mean, when you think about it, I've just worked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at £60. What's that? 7 8s are 56. It's about £7 something per piece.
That's wrong.
It's a bit bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Gorgeous. So what are you going to demo for us then?
Again, quickly, these little earrings here. Hopefully you might have or try and get some sterling silver wire, but don't worry, as I said before,
Yeah.
the previous kit, this is silver plated copper, so it's fine. If you thread on, this is going to be very difficult for you to see, so I apologise in advance, but the diamonds are ever so slightly graduated. Right, so obviously the slightly larger ones are in the centre of the strand, and so in other words, if you're using them to make a piece of jewellery, say that is slightly graduated in your mind, or you're making circles or whatever, just work from either end of the strand, very carefully cut them, and I honestly do tell you to keep them, say, on the bead board in the little pockets, because for the first time in my life I dropped a diamond nugget. I didn't ignore it for a second. I searched high and low for it. So just keep them safe.
Yeah.
But because they're graduated, just try and work from either end, okay? So that you've got smaller ones and then you've got a mirror image coming up. So thread on 4, okay? And then what I did was a very similar technique to the previous one. I'm just going to put a little coil on each end of my wire so that they don't slip off. In other words, a little stopper, okay? And then with the 4, I've got them into the centre. So take them either side of each other, okay? And we've got, sorry about that, we've got the little loop on the end so they're not going to drop off. And then again in the centre, if you just form a loop, just take it round as a form, and you can just wind around then, just take it very gently around, keeping it close up to that mandrel, so that you've got, again I apologise for the fact that this is so fine because it's the wire, but we've got now a fixing point there. Okay, let the diamonds slip down either side, okay, and then all you have to do then is carefully pull them round into that square, because they're little, basically they're sort of oblong shape, so they will fit into a square ish. So if you can, I'm sorry about this, but if you can just pick up the fact now I've pinched it together, okay, and now I've got that little square. So again, carefully holding the trying not to squash that hook that you've made at the end. Turn the diamonds and not the wire, and then just slowly edge the fingers on the wire slightly down so you get that tiara twist. Okay, then again you take your round nose pliers and you just make a wrapped loop. So we flick this over, bring it back, pop it back in where it fits, and then take the 0.25 wire around a couple of times, because it's twisted, it's strengthened it up, okay? And then it's simply a matter of trimming off. Obviously, if you're using sterling wire, for goodness sake, that's going to come in mega useful. Keep it even at that length anyway. So if I just pop that down 1 second, so I've now got a wrap loop at either end of that square of diamonds. So all I need to do now is to take one of the sterling silver fabulous head pins, and as you come to work with findings, you'll recognise sterling silver a mile off. Even if you close your eyes and pick it up, you'll know there's something crisp about it. And because we need to have 2 drops the same length, I can do it by eye, but about 1 centimetre down, just take your flat nose pliers on the very, very tip and push that away so you've got a nice right angle. And then again, taking your round nose pliers, pop them in towards the end, remembering you might mark your pliers if you wanted to, become a little bit more experienced, perhaps with nail varnish or something as a marker. Okay, press down on your finger and pull up and around, so you've made a simple loop, take your flat nose pliers, open that loop just as you would do a jump ring, and then pop your little diamond fixing on, close your loop, okay, and then it's a matter of taking your shepherd hook earring finding. Now, shepherd hook earring findings, 9 times out of 10, they'll open on the inside of the finding. So again, just as you would do a jump ring, pop your flat nose pliers, open, pop on that little loop that you made in between the diamonds, and push that little bobble up. There's a lot of sterling silver in these, including that little bobble. And then you've got your, and you can make that shorter if you want to, obviously, but if you want them both the same length, then, you know, just do your measuring, which is quite easy. But it just makes a very delicate, but really high-end looking, sophisticated earring, really, that you can wear all day, all night, whatever.
Absolutely. Definitely. Kit has pretty much gone. Lots of you there with those in your baskets. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wish that we did have more. You know, diamonds, pearls, as Linda was saying, you can't compromise. You know, it's got to be solid sterling silver, hasn't it? Which is why you had solid sterling silver findings in the pack. I've got some more, and Linda did use quite a lot in her designs, but she did use quite a bit from her stash as well. Wow, I've got a massive stash for you now. For those of you that have multi-bought with that kit especially, it's got to be solid sterling silver. It really, really has. This is a big solid sterling silver finders kit. In fact, you don't normally get this many pieces, do we, in a sterling silver kit. Do you know what? I have a feeling the chain does have the clasp on. Yes, indeedy. You've got your bolt ring clasp on there as well. So you've got a ready-made piece of jewellery there, a 50cm solid sterling silver oval link chain with your bolt ring there as well. Ready to go, that is. So you've got your chain in there, you've got your crimps, you've got your crimp covers, you've got your toggle clasp, you've got your jump rings, you've got your shepherd's hooks there, you've got your head pins. You have got 2 types of head pins. You've got your ball head pin, and you've got these ones as well, which give you lots and lots of lustre there. They're gorgeous, aren't they? There's so much here, and for you to be able to get solid sterling silver. Do you know what? I think I was looking at this just a couple of days ago because I was looking for solid sterling silver in particular on the website, and this was the only findings kit that I could find in solid sterling silver. It was the only one. Kim's just said, yeah, it was the only one I could find as well. There's a lot of silver here for a findings kit. There really is. That's going to be a great addition. A great addition to that pearl and diamond kit that you've just got, because you can't compromise with that precious metal when it comes to diamonds and pearls, and this is going to go a long way for you. It really, really is. 12 grams of solid sterling silver you've got there as well. Do you know what? You can feel, you can see the quality, and as Linda said, you know, when you work with it, the more you get to work with it, the more you just look at it and you know it's solid sterling silver, don't you?
It's got this real crispness to it.
It's got such a high-end quality to it. It really, really has. That's beautiful. You've got your shepherd's hooks in there as well, which obviously, you know, you could use for the earrings that Linda's just made. They'd be perfect, wouldn't they? Your jump rings in there, your chain, which is a ready-made piece of jewellery there as well. You've got your ribbon end there as well, 5 centimetres. Your ribbon end, perfect. There's just so much there. So much in this. I've never seen this much sterling silver in one place at one time, I don't think. That's a lot of silver, isn't it? 0800 644 655. If you were multi-buying with that kit, I highly recommend you add this to your order for those pearls and for all of those diamonds that you've got. KFWI36 is your code for this one. If there's any left, this is definitely one. I should have ordered it, shouldn't I, before we brought it on air? I should have got it the other day when I was looking at it. Knew it. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. Let's go down as low as we can. £24.95. You could pay that easily just for the chain alone on the high street, couldn't you? Easily. £24.95. solid sterling silver chain. 50 centimetres. It's 50 centimetres. What's that in inches? Because we normally work in inches, don't we, for chains? So that's 12. And 20 is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, I've gone from the wrong end, haven't I? Another 6. What did I say the first time around? 12 and 6. 18 inch. 18-inch chain you've got there as well. I love that. The simplest of maths, and we're still all like, just need a minute to think about that one. That is incredible for solid sterling silver. If there's any of these left, do you know what? Again, in the head pins, as soon as you pick them up, you can feel the weight of these. You can feel the quality in those. Perfect for your earrings, aren't they? Just perfect at £24 and 95 pence. 0800 644 655. Lots of you there, so just make sure that you are checking out your baskets as soon as you possibly can. I don't know where the time's gone today. It's like 5 to 12. What's going on? Wow. We've got the Sunday experience in here in just over half an hour's time as well. They're in our workshop at the moment. Busy beavering away, bless them. Look at them. Oh look, they're on the telly. They'll be in here at 12:30 showing us their amazing pieces. I can't dibs their pieces. I don't get that. We need to get that written in somewhere, you know? Yeah, I think so. Should we go and have a look at some more Wall of Fame? I think so. I also think that the Wall of Fame entry is whoever wins, we should get to keep jewellery. Simple. Wall of Fame will be drawn on Wednesday morning, so do make sure you're tuning in. The winner gets £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up gets £50 credited to their account. And that's all for just sending in the pictures of the jewellery that you've made anyway, so no-brainer. This is from Natalie Johnson in Surrey. Good morning to all at JM. This week, my entry to the Wall of Fame is a simple gold edge, purple agate and amethyst nugget, long line necklace, hanging from a black wax cotton cord that features a sliding knot. All components are from JM. The quality and prices can't be beaten. Good luck to all entries, but keeping my fingers crossed for a win. Good luck, Natalie. That's fab. Really beautiful design.
This is absolutely beautiful. This is number 92, and excuse me, I'll turn it around. It's from Kerry, and Kerry says, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's my second attempt at a wire wrapped ring. The wire and pliers used to make it are from Jewellery Maker, and the bead was from my own stash. The only problem I'm coming across when making these rings is that by the end of my wrapping, the bead seems to get squished at an angle where the drill hole of the bead on one side starts to show, whereas on the other side the bead hole is neatly covered by the wire. Any advice to overcome this is appreciated, and that's good luck to everybody. Well, Kerry, the only thing I can think of is the fact that when you first put that wire on, you tend to be sort of watching where that wire's going, but as you come round it gets a little bit more freeform. But to be absolutely truthful, these are handmade, and I honestly wouldn't worry. It adds to the whole character of the look, the freeform look and the sort of stylised look. If you want to try and overcome it, just do it a little bit more slowly and a little bit more measured, but I think that's fine.
It's beautiful.
So do I.
It makes it look more organic.
So I think so,
I
definitely.
This one is number 93, and this is from Christine Hobbs in County Durham. This is my first entry into the Wall of Fame. This necklace is made with pearls and rubies with sterling silver findings. I'm so glad that I discovered Jewellery Maker, as my jewellery making has leapt to a whole new level. Thank you so much to all the great designers and presenters on JM. You are doing a great job. Lots of love from Christine. Thanks, Christine. That's a gorgeous design. Good luck with that one.
Wow, these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful bracelets here, number 94. Excuse me, I'll turn it to one side again. And it's from Catherine. Catherine says, this is my sister, I think it's Rena. I apologise if I've said your name incorrectly. But this is my sister Rena's first attempt at making rosary link bracelets. She'd love it to be shown on TV, as she's not well. I'd love to win, and I would love to give her a treat. Well, best of luck to you, and Rena, that's absolutely beautiful. Keep them coming.
Look at this. Oh my
Amazing.
gosh. Wow. How pro does this look? This is from Helen in Liverpool. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a faceted Amazonite woven ring. I hope you like it. I've tried to include a few images from different angles for you. I've been thinking that there must be one of those special chairs there in JM Towers. I'm not sitting on it. As when one of you gets pregnant, a group of you do. Congratulations to all of those that have just had their new bundles of joy, and good luck to those, Lucy, still waiting for an arrival. But we do miss you while you're gone. Take care from Helen in Liverpool. I'm not sitting in that chair. It's right though, once one of them goes, that's it. There's like a boom in the building.
I think there's a bug in the building.
Good luck to all of you with those entries this week. Do tune in on Wednesday morning to see who is the winner. I've got Chrome Diopside, a metre of Chrome Diopside coming up for you after the break, so don't go anywhere. Look at that. Natural, Russian, incredible. Chrome Diopside's coming up for you in just a few. I'll see you back here.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Come and join Jewellery Maker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows, and the newest information on our workshops. You can get in contact with jewellery makers all over the world and get some fantastic hints and tips. Simply search Jewellery Maker in the search box or go to facebook.com/JewelleryMaker UK and you're there. You don't even need to have a Facebook account. We can't wait to see you there. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
Diopside is a member of the Pyroxene group. It has a monoclinic crystal structure and often displays a star-like optical effect on the surface of the stone. This is due to fibrous inclusions within the gemstone structure that are all at a certain point which give light and reflection to create the star. In the case of Chrome Diopside, the colouring element here is chrome, which gives rise to a green colour.
Look at all that chrome diopside. A metre length of chrome diopside. This just doesn't happen, does it? Wow. Now, many of you may know that for me, it's always been Zambian emerald. It's my favourite gemstone in the whole world. But right behind it is chrome diopside. My top 6 gemstones are all green gemstones. And chrome diopside, I have to say, is up there. It is just the most incredible gemstone. I cannot believe that you have a metre length of chrome diopside. That's nuts. A metre, I know. Producer Phil's in the gallery. He's like, what, a metre? Where'd you get that? Special cupboard, Phil. Special cupboard. Chrome diopside is a completely natural gemstone. Now, this is a gemstone that comes all the way from Siberia in Russia. Now, more often than not, temperatures can be as low as -45 degrees. That is pretty chilly. Pretty chilly. Most of the year, 10 months of the year, we're talking, the ground is frozen solid. So it's an impossible task for us to gain access to that mine. We can't bring you any of this gemstone. 2 months of the year, that's July and August, that's the mine there. Who fancies that job? Not me. I hate being cold, never mind -45 degrees. You know, that might be, when the miners are there, that might be like -20, something like that. Bit warmer. July and August are the only 2 months that this gemstone can be potentially mined. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the entire parcel that a miner came out with. I wouldn't be surprised. That is so much chrome diopside that you have there. We're talking 385 carats of chrome diopside. Now, when you look at that colour, it is hard to believe that that is the colour that Mother Nature intended. Can you imagine, for 1 minute, being in that mine and stumbling across this gemstone? Can you imagine being in that mine and this colour jumping out at you? It'd be bonkers, wouldn't it? Imagine stumbling across this gemstone. Imagine being that miner that finds this gemstone. I don't think I've ever brought you this kind of carat weight of chrome diopside. And I've certainly never ever brought you a metre length of chrome diopside. This is a collector's gemstone. Now, I know that you get spoilt here at Jewellery Maker, you really do. For completely natural gemstones, you know, completely natural gemstones are a rarity. It's not very often in the gem industry you'll find completely natural gemstones. You are spoilt here. A lot of gemstones in the industry are treated in some way. There's not many that are left exactly as they were meant to be. Chrome diopside is one of those gemstones. The most incredible saturation of colour, the most incredible tone of colour is what you have. And that is a metre length. 3x1 to 12x4 millimetres in size, 385 carats. Restranded, beautiful. Earrings, beautiful. You know, you could recreate the same kind of design that Linda's just done with the diamonds and the pearls. Just put chrome diopside in there instead. They would look incredible. TORU13. I have to say, I don't know, 9 times out of 10 on our sister channels, when I'm bringing you chrome diopside, it will be set into gold. It's a gemstone that I find here at Gemporia. The majority of it is set into gold. We're talking high end, we're talking collectors, we're talking luxury here. 0800 644 655. With your citrine, this would look divine, wouldn't it? Beautiful with citrine. Just, I don't know, 5 of those long drops in your earrings. They'd look fabulous. How far is this strand going to go? 1 metre length. If it is earrings that you're making, oh my gosh, you could get so many pairs of earrings from this strand. Deborah in Essex, you've got yours. Kathleen in Wiltshire. Carol. Sarah in Gloucestershire, you've got 2. Veronica in Glamorgan. Elizabeth in South Yorkshire. Jenny in Bristol. Joanne in Midlothian. That's not the price tag you told me we were going to earlier on. Ah. Okay. Right. Okay. There's certain pieces, you know, like the diamonds and the pearls, and, you know, Kim will just let me know roughly where we're going on price, you know, because she knows I'm very passionate about my gemstones. I don't want to cry on air. I could now. Easily. There is no reason whatsoever why we should have gone to £29.95. Can we do the maths on that, Kim, per carat? 385 carats of completely natural. 7 pence per carat.
You couldn't buy a carrot for that, probably.
We were talking about this the other day, and I said as well, Linda, I don't think you could get a Chantenay carrot for that either, could you?
Definitely not one of those.
You know?
No.
That is unbelievable. Anonymous, Lana, Isabel, Sharon, Anonymous, you're there as well. That is 1 metre. 1 metre. If that were a 16 centimetre strand, I'd say buy that. Multi-buy if you can. 385 carats of Chrome Diopside. Linda, where would you even begin with this strand?
Right, okay. I really love gemstone. I say it time and time again, everybody knows it. But there are gemstones and there are gemstones. I love my bling, I love my sparkle.
Yeah.
That creates a certain type of design process, okay? But I adore my rough cuts, even the great big, you know, the big amethysts that we've had recently and fluorites and things. And consequently, I absolutely adore rough cut nuggets as well, because they give you, if you put them together in exactly the same way as you put together a faceted, beautifully polished, high polished gemstones, if you make that necklace again in a rough nugget or a rough gemstone, you'll get a completely different look. So it's horses for courses for me. Yeah. And I love that. I call them a stylised collection very much so. I really have got a thing about rough nuggets, and obviously with Chrome Diopside, that to me is my collector's rough nugget strand. Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to put that word rough in, but the only reason it's there is because that's what they call gemstones when they're first mined. They call them a rough gemstone. Yeah. It's not meant that they're rough in any other shape or form, but that's the way they've come out of the ground. And I think if something like that's coming out of the ground like that, you just think, well, you can make with those.
Wow.
You know, and for 1 metre of them, it's an astonishing bargain.
They're gorgeous.
And I mean, when you think it's only 2 months a year, so you have to imagine the amount of work and hardship and whatever that goes into bringing these to us. You know, put all that into the equation. And
we're not paying for any of that, are we?
No, absolutely not. No way.
We're not even paying for the gemstone. Let's be honest.
Absolutely not. No, not 7p a carat. I mean, it's weird.
$29.95. Unbelievable. Well done if you've got that, by the way. That is a multi-purchase strand, if you ask me. That's phenomenal. Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you know what? I'm thinking addition to your diamonds and pearls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They are special sapphires. Imagine these with the diamonds that you've already got in that kit. It's not very often we can say that, is it? Because we don't have very many opportunities to bring you diamonds. Oh my gosh. These, do you know what? Again, I'm going to say it. I've been sport today. These are 2 of the nicest strands of sapphires I think I've ever seen. The sparkle on these is just incredible. every time I see sapphire, Catherine Middleton springs to mind. You know, we're talking cream of the crop. We are talking a gemstone that has been worn by kings and queens for centuries, for hundreds of years. It's a gemstone that, other than diamonds, it's probably the most famous gemstone on the planet, isn't it? Because of the royal engagement ring, because of royalty. When we say sapphire, generally you think one of two things: royalty or blue. Oh my gosh. We have some of the most exquisite, in fact, I'm going to say it's the best 2 strands of sapphire I think I've ever seen, for colour as well. You really have some of those cashmere blues in there, don't you? And that, oh, the faceting, that sparkle is phenomenal. Do you know what? If I was to simply, and I'd go for 2 bracelets per strand here, restrand one of these, I'd put a solid sterling silver clasp, no compromise, solid sterling silver charm, that's going to be 3 figures on my craft stool. We are talking a big carat weight of blue sapphire. We are talking one of the most famous gemstones on the planet, and we are talking 30 carats of sapphire. 30 carats of sapphire. Claire, did I just hear you say, I think this is some of the nicest sapphire I've ever seen?
This is me too. Definitely.
Isn't it just?
Without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. When you picked it, I hadn't noticed that this morning when I came in, so I'm surprised. When I noticed the sparkle from it, I did a double take, and it has to be. My friend is a big sapphire, all her jewellery, her precious jewellery has got sapphires in it somewhere, and she would adore that. It's one of the, it's 2 of those strands that if anybody comes here, they won't say what's that. They'll say, is that sapphire?
Yeah.
Won't they? Because you know it is. You know it is just by the colour and the majesty of it, really.
They're the best I've seen.
They
really are. I think. Okay, so we should be paying £79.90 for 2. That's less than £40 each. Wow. Do you know what? If I was sat where you were sat right now, I would be on those phones. That's the best sapphire I've seen here at Jewellery Maker. This is phenomenal. The blues are perfect. The luster, the sparkle that you are getting here is phenomenal. Wow. You have 2 strands, 15 carats in each strand. 0800 644 655. That's for 2. £69.95.
Astonishing.
Oh my gosh, can I just say, there's so many of you already checked out, but there's I can see you stacking and racking on the phone lines and on the web, filling your baskets. Leslie, Deborah, Jacqueline, Diane, you're there, Sue, Emma, Isabel, you need to check out your baskets. Do you know what I would highly recommend? You need to get your certificate of authenticity. Get your certificate of authenticity with those. We're talking about sapphire. Please do not underprice your pieces with this gemstone on your craft stall. We're talking sapphire here. One of your big 5, one of the most precious gemstones on the planet. And you've got 2 strands for £69.95. June in London, Veronica, Claire, Leslie, Deborah, Anonymous, Belinda, Diane, Debbie, Sue, Claire, Penny, Anonymous, Christine, Sue, Anonymous in Cambridgeshire, Anonymous in Surrey, Ruth in East Sussex, Jill in Midlothian, June in London, you've just checked out. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? Isn't this fabulous? I love it when you can see and when you can appreciate how much we love the strands that we're showing you. In your opinion, is this the best you've ever seen, sapphire? Isn't this just divine? I cannot believe the carat weight of sapphire. If you walked into a jeweller's with these gemstones and said, I've got 30 carats of sapphire, look at this parcel. Look at this parcel that I've got. Oh my gosh, that jeweller, that collector would never ever believe that you'd pay double figures for this quality.
you know, I'm thinking, because obviously when I see gemstones, I automatically start to think of designs in my head. I'd like to see some of those sapphires, the smaller ones, because they're only marginally graduated, aren't they? Again, on a sterling silver chain, as a drop, right? You know, 1 each side or 2 each side. So perhaps using 10 max on a drop, and then the blue topaz on the bottom.
Oh, gosh.
Makes your mouth water.
Can we just give these to Linda? That'd be great.
You can give them. Yeah, I'll accept them with huge humility.
Just give them to Linda. She quickly put those earrings together for me. That'd be great. Debbie in my shop says, wow, simply beautiful. Got mine as it's my 50th in 2 weeks. My present to me. I love that. I love that. Well done, and happy birthday as well. You know, there's some people... some of you there, multi-buying, Anonymous in Lanarkshire, Anonymous, you've got yours, 2 of those, well done. Do you know what, when you see these opportunities, you've got to grab them. I mean, that's a clearance price tag, isn't it? That is just phenomenal. That is the best sapphire that I've seen. I've got more of these in baskets than I have stock available, so if you are sat there, again, that for 1 strand of sapphire is phenomenal. You've got, this is like buy 1 get 1 free on sapphire. That's what this is like, in my opinion. That is phenomenal. There was no need for us to go that low, I don't think, Kim. No need whatsoever. No need. She's just being generous, Kim said. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you scrummy daddies out there. Blue for Father's Day. What an excuse. Unbelievable. Loads of you there. If you've got that in baskets, I can't guarantee that you're all going to do it. My advice is to check out as quickly as you possibly can. Okay, so only 32, brand new. Kim put this kit together, so she's saying, do you know what, I can do whatever I like. It's my kit, I can do whatever I like. New kit, and Kim tells me that we're clearing it. We've had a lot of high-end kits, haven't we? We have, yeah, we have. Very quick, there's only 32 left. This is fabulous. Colour, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You've got your green, your lavender, your orange, your pink, and your yellow shell there as well. And you've got your elastic bumper pack. You've got your black, your blue, your bright blue there. You've got your dark purple, your dark blue, your fuchsia, your green, your orange, your red, and your yellow elastic there as well. You've got 10 meters of your elastic on each spool there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That's 100 meters. 100 meters of your elastic there as well. And you've got your rose gold plated copper findings here as well. You've got your ribbon ends in there. You've got your brass cord ends in there as well. Oh my gosh. You've got so much here. And do you know what? Akin, she's calling it a clearance kit. Clearance kit. Put together by herself. She can do what she likes. THGC06. Beautiful. Do you know what? These shells, perfect for your wish bracelets. Perfect. $1.99 each. There's a lot of money to be made. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, about 30 gemstones. Whoa!
I just looked up and went, whoa. Goodness me.
Wow. $19.95 clearance kit indeed. If you're not on the phone lines yet, do it now. What a fantastic way to top up your stash, Linda.
It's absolutely stunning. And not only is it a stash sort of highlighter, a stash that, you know, you can just keep on building with the rest of your stuff, but also that is totally, it can be used as it comes. Do you know what I mean? It's all there, so you've got everything. You know, the stretches, the colour-coded stretches that you can make with that is going to be brilliant.
They are just gorgeous. 2 of those. You could have, couldn't you, Linda? Simple pair of earrings, 2 of those gemstones. Yeah. The £2, £3 piece of jewellery that's actually loads of people are going to multi-buy anyway. Yeah,
well, definitely, because, you know, these are what I put in the sort of slot as fun, easy wear. Sort of that type of jewellery that you go out looking for and you think, oh, it makes me feel good, I'll buy that. And that's exactly what you get from this. But as I say, it's just astonishing. And because you've got so much else going on, if you make a couple of stretches with it and then you think, I think I might like to I wish I'd have done those multicoloured stretches. Well, just take it apart and do it again, because you've got shed loads of all the findings, and you've got the kumihimo, able to do the kumihimo with your endings and this, that, and the other. You know, it really is. It's a great thing to have there as a just in case.
Yeah.
And again, put that on your craft stall, and somebody comes along, they look at the strands of gemstone, and they say, "Oh, I like that," and say, "Well, what would you like me to make with you?"
Yeah.
You know, for you.
Great idea. What a fabulous deal, $19.95. Kimmy, you can come back. Thanks. Woo. What am I looking for? Oh, do you know what? As if I couldn't see them. Unbelievable. Do you know what? Great addition to that kit that we just had, the clearance kit that we just had. Wish bracelets. Perfect. Wish bracelets. We talked about them with the kit that we've just had. If you've never seen them before, you're not sure what they are. Wish bracelets, for me, they're gravy, as Jan would say. They are a great money maker. So what you might do is you might take one of these gemstones, just one of them, maybe use some of your beading threads, some cord, whatever you like with that. And just use one of these gemstones. Then you put that on a card. It might be for friendship, it might be good luck, it might be love, whatever you like. Little poem. Simply pop it in a bag. £1.99, £1, whatever. That's the type of thing that actually, when you place it right at the front of your craft stall, learned that tip of our Angela. Place it low down at the front of your craft stall. It's the first thing kids are going to see. Do you know what? And if it's £1, £2, actually, do you know what? Yeah, you can have it, because it's not going to rot your teeth. So I'm going to buy that for you. No problem at all. And then also, you know, kids' birthdays. You know, as a mum, every time you go to the playground, party this weekend, party this weekend, party this weekend. Just great to have at home. So if you're charging, I'm going to go with £1. I'm going to be really conservative. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. £33 just in that strand alone. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands. Yes. Kim just said, let's do that maths on the calculator. 298, 198. That's £198 potential. And that's at £1 each. For me, that's minimal work in a wish bracelet. That poem that you can write once, print off, minimal work again. It's a no-brainer. It really is. It doesn't have to be wish bracelets. It could be earrings, simple pair of children's earrings, festival jewellery, carnival jewellery. You know, there's so many opportunities, isn't there? So many opportunities, and the colours are phenomenal. With the elastic and the shells that we've just had, just add it to your order. Add it to your order. 0800 644 655. TDGC 79, £17.95. As many of you will know, the stars, the hearts, they absolutely fly off your craft stalls, don't they? Fly off your craft stalls. They do. They're so popular, so on trend. That works out at £2.99 per strand. So on 3 gemstones, and you've got your money back for that strand. That is a ridiculous deal. 0800 644 655. Make sure you're getting on those phone lines. What an incredible, look at everything you get. There's so many, so many. It could be a simple design. You want that splash of colour, don't you? Want that splash of colour? Just pick up one of your stars. They're so popular. You cannot go wrong with stars. In your ladies' clothing, in your accessories, they are absolutely everywhere. Less than £2.50, but we've gone lower. We should not have done that. Don't worry. If you've already checked out, everybody pays that final low closing price tag. Nobody pays any more than anybody else. You've got 6 strands. 6 strands. They are stars. Oh my gosh. You could add these, couldn't you? You know, children's bedroom furniture. You could pop these on a lampshade, couldn't you? You could create a gorgeous children's mobile, as long as it's in a safe place, out of reach Of course, gorgeous mobile. All of that colour would look phenomenal. Your cushions, your textiles, again, would look fab. Your handbag charms, yes, gorgeous. How pretty would that look? 0800 644 655. I'm going to squeeze in. Oh. I'm just looking at some of the pieces of jewellery from the Sunday experience. Do you think they knew I was going to be here today? Because my favourite, one of my favourite pieces, one of my favourite products that we ever bring you is the chain. And I'm seeing a lot of it over there. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie, let's squeeze in. Three strands of garnet. Now, do you know? Oh, do you know? All my top 6 gemstones are all green. Garnet and fluorite. I've got like 4 at joint second. Garnet being one of them. The colour of this is phenomenal, and this is completely natural, 100% natural. 3 strands that are absolutely packed full of your garnet. You've got your plain pairs there in the centre. They are 5x3 to 9x4 millimetres in size. I say in the centre, look at me. There we go, in the centre. There we go. You've got your pairs there, 105 carats on that strand in the centre there. Then you've got 160 carats of your drop style nuggets, which are on the bottom there. That's a big carat weight, 160 carats there. And you've got 70 carats. 70 carats of your rhodolite garnet drops at the top there. 6x4 by 10x4 millimetres in size. So that is a grand total of 335. 335 carats of completely natural garnet. Completely natural garnet. Oh my gosh. Can we get, Claire, really close on this garnet? Just because the colour in this, brilliant. I'm no good at maths and I can't switch on a torch. Oh, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. The colour, the inner glow is phenomenal. For one of these strands, this price tag would be ridiculous. But do you know what? Can you see that colour? 3 strands of natural garnet. Is this helping? Oh, look at that. Look at that colour. Rich, intense reds you've got there. That is phenomenal. 100% natural. And we are down to £10.95 for 3 strands of extremely high quality. Oh my gosh. Okay, Kim's excuse for this, I like £10.95. We've got lots of you multi-buying there on the phone lines. I'm not surprised. Dan in Greater London, you've got 2. Olga in Surrey, you've got 2. Well done, Anonymous in Greater London. I'd be getting 4 of these, 5 of these. At that price, you've got 3 strands of natural garnet. Look at that colour. Hate to mention that time of year again, but garnet's perfect, isn't it? It really is. Elizabeth in the West Midlands says, these are like deep, dark cherries. Lush. Aren't they just? Really, really sumptuous colours. Those are phenomenal. OXGC, £109.95. Has to be the most ridiculous deal I think I've ever seen on garnet. That is incredible. We're joined today by the Sunday Experience, our lovely ladies. Gorgeous. Should we go and have a look? Should we go and have a see? Have a look, see? Yeah, let's do it. Now Now, the Sunday experience takes part every week over in our workshop. You can come in anytime you like. You just go online, I think, do you not, Kim? JewelleryMaker.com, there's a little bit there. Or call our lovely Wendy, who you got to see the other day when we had technical issues. Sunday experience is free of charge as well. And you get to come in, you have to sign up though, get to come in and make jewellery with our lovely guest designer. It was Hannah this morning, she's not come in. With the lovely guest designer Hannah this morning. And have you had a good time?
Lovely.
Have you? What's your name, sorry?
Alice.
Alice, and where have you come from, Alice?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Is this a business for you, or is it just a hobby?
Business.
Business?
Yes.
So it's not the first time making jewellery
No.
today. And which pieces have you made then, Alice?
I've done the amethyst and ambery ones on the front.
Wow.
No, citrine, sorry, it is
Yeah.
from today. And then I've done a couple of wrapped cabochons, some chain pieces, some bits of pearls.
You've
And I
made
think
loads.
The smoky quartz were on today's show as well, those little.
Wow. You've been busy, haven't you? Now, I spotted this chain from over there. It's my favourite product, I think, that we ever do. It's so good. It's so versatile as well. So I hope that you don't mind, but I'm just going to take those pieces, if that's all right.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. Good morning. How are you?
I'm really good, thank
Where
you.
have you come from today?
I've just come from Birmingham today. It's
Have
not
you?
far.
So not too far at all.
Yeah.
And is it about hobby for you, or is it about business?
It's
or
just a
both?
hobby at the
Just
moment.
a hobby.
So,
And which pieces have you made?
so I've done the carnelian drop earrings
Okay.
and an attempt at a cabochon there,
Okay.
and also then the shell spirals.
Wow. See, look at those shells. Had those on this morning.
Yeah.
Look at that necklace. That's beautiful. Really colourful design. So you obviously do this quite a lot because they're pretty professional pieces. So.
Well, thank you. Not as much as I'd like to.
Really?
No.
They are. Look at those earrings. They'd really suit me. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, Anna. Good morning, Julia. How are you?
I'm fine,
Where
thank
have
you.
you come from today?
Featherstone in Yorkshire near Wakefield.
So you've come quite a way then, haven't
Yeah.
you? Have you had fun this morning?
We've had a lovely.
Did you get biscuits?
No.
I haven't got any biscuits. Kim. No, I think she's
She's at them all,
yeah. So which pieces did you make then, Julia?
So I've made from here. So these two with the shell.
Wow, this is like my favourite chain ever. I love this chain.
And then I've used the garnets and white stone.
They're gorgeous.
Moonstone, yeah,
That's
and
it.
moonstone, yeah.
That's beautiful. Is that the garnet that we just had?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's one of them.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa, that would suit me as well. I love that. I do love garnet. Well done, they're incredible pieces. And Janine, how are you? Where have you come from today?
Same place, Featherstone.
Oh, lovely. And is this a hobby for you, or is it business?
Yeah, no hobby. Sort
Hobby.
of on and off.
How long have
yeah.
you been doing it for?
About 6 months-ish.
Oh, okay.
Doing
What
it.
pieces have you made?
These ones here. We've done this chain, that one, the bracelet, and then earrings on the front.
They are gorgeous. I'm loving those. If there's any of those that don't fit in your bag, I'll be happy to take them off your hands.
I might let you have one.
I'm going to keep trying. Hi, good morning. What's your name?
I'm Jem.
Jem, and where have you come from, Jem?
Just down the road a ways in Banbury in North
Oh,
Oxfordshire.
not far
It's
again.
not
Have
too
you had
bad.
fun this morning?
Brilliant time as ever.
And how long have you been making jewellery?
4.5, 5 years-ish.
You said as ever. Have you been before?
I have been a couple of times, once a year approximately.
Wow, brilliant. And which pieces have you made then?
The labradorite with the rose gold.
Okay.
And the moonstone down there. The little random amethyst facets, and then
Wow.
the wire weave here, which is all wobbly, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen? Have you seen? The wire work on this is phenomenal. Have a look at this necklace. That cabochon's beautiful. How long did that take you?
I've just developed a speedy weave way of setting things,
Wow.
so that was done in, what, about the first 2 hours?
Probably 2 hours, but
Yeah, I think
faster
so.
than most people, I'd
Oh
say.
my
But
gosh.
a lot
But it's-
faster than I could do.
That's amazing. That really is beautiful. Well, well done to everybody. Well done. I hope you've had fun. And try and come back. And next time we'll get biscuits. Okay. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you. Those pieces are phenomenal. They really are. As I said, if you can't fit them in your bag, just leave them and I'll take care of them. We've got 2 strands of pearls coming up for you next. Loads more deals. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a jiffy. Looks like I've taken them all. Surely, can we not write something into this Sunday experience? It just says, you know, just can you leave one of your pieces? Yeah, we get to choose one piece. I'll wear it on air. I'll mention your names. No, they're just going. All their jewellery. Brand new strands then. Lemon pearls. Ooh, look at these. Wow. Do you know what lemon cashew pearls that we had earlier on? Perfect. Perfect. Look. In fact, I can bring the cashew pearls back. Oh my gosh. They are so really, really summery. Such a light and airy colour, really bright and breezy. They are fabulous. And to be fair, at a glance, they look quite round, don't they? They really, really do. 8 by 7 millimetres in size. There's a millimetre in it. What's a millimetre between pearls, eh? You know, they look round, don't they? You can't see that millimetre there, can you? No. You have lemon cultured pearls here. They're stunning. They are the real deal. They've taken years and years to culture. They're not fake, they're not synthetic. They're the real deal. Now, this is the only time that I will tell you to buy faux synthetics. Bear with. If you're selling pearls on your craft stall and you're passing on those deals, as I know lots of you like to do, sometimes people will doubt what you're selling. People might question the fact that you're selling genuine gemstones. If these are genuine pearls, why are you selling them at such a low price tag? You know, it can genuinely put people off. I was saying a couple of weeks ago, there was a price list for a hairdresser in the dressing room, and it was so cheap, so low price, that I was actually like, is she a trainee? Is she not qualified? I don't think I'll bother. It just puts you off a little bit, you know, it puts a little bit of doubt in your mind. With pearls, get a strand, if you can, of synthetic pearls. So when you're selling your pearls then, you can say to customer, you know, I've priced them, you know, amazingly because I got a great deal on these, so I'm just passing that deal on to you. But let me just show you the pearls. So hand your customer the strand of pearls. Get them to have a feel of them. Ask them, can you feel the weight of those pearls? Because with genuine pearls, they have quite a significant weight to them that you don't get with synthetics. Then hand them the strand of synthetic pearls and say, can you feel the difference between the synthetics and the genuine pearls? Then get your customer to rub 2 of the pearls together. Now with genuine pearls, when you do this, you get a gritty sensation, if you like, with the pearl. And you'll get to know that as you do it more and more, you'll get to feel that. You can also do that on your teeth. A lot of people like to do that. Although if you're selling that particular strand to your customer, probably not. Just get your customer to give them a little rub together. Then do that with the synthetics as well. You don't get that gritty sensation with synthetics. So you can really get to learn the difference between synthetics and genuine pearls, but you're also educating your customer at the same time. And you're saying to them, look, I have genuine pearls at a phenomenal price tag. Incredible. And as Claire just pointed out, you know, unfortunately, maybe when you go to get those synthetics, you probably end up paying more than what you have for these anyway. Good tool to have though. 0800 644 655. Sylvia in Kent, Elizabeth in West Midlands, you've got 2. Congratulations. Woo! Just see what I mean. You know, let's say, for example, you know, you wanted to resell these, restrand them and sell them at £30. Now, if you did that, you could well get somebody saying £30 for a genuine pearl necklace. Come on. You might do. That's why it's worth having those synthetics. Educate your customer at the same time. Also, if you are simply restranding these, do go and get a valuation. I know that valuations do cost. The majority of the time, I have to say, I'm finding it's kind of like a flat rate of £25 in the Midlands. £25 or 1% of the value of the piece that's being valued. But when you're getting a valuation, a significant valuation, it's an amazing feeling, it really is, to know that you've got such an incredible deal. We had a customer text in a few weeks ago. She bought a strand of pearls, £19.95, simply restranded them, solid sterling silver clasp, had them valued at £495. No brainer. Loads of you there. Hold those lines. If you've got those in your basket, do make sure that you are checking out. Lavender pearls. Oh. Didn't we have lavender pearls in the kit with the diamonds? I think we did. Again, great addition to those diamonds that you had earlier on. And were they lavender pearls, Linda? They were, I thought so, yeah. The lavender pearls that you had earlier on, stunning, phenomenal. And they went perfectly with those diamonds. These are really substantial size, aren't they? 11 by 9 millimeters in size, your lavender culture pearls here, your Baroque pearls. They are beautiful. Great for your beachwear. Love the shapes of these and the size of these. Again, your bridesmaids. Any weddings you've got to go to this year? Any weddings coming up? Oh, you've done yours, haven't you, Kim? Kim looked beautiful. Kim was a bridesmaid. She looked so pretty. She looked gorgeous as well. Someone very special next year. Oh, Amelia! Yes, Amelia! Yes, I love that. We're going to have a Jewellery Maker hen party. Yes, brilliant. 0800 644 645. I never had a hen party because mine was a secret. Yeah, I could have a post-hen party, Kim. Everyone is well up for the post-hen party, yes. You know, I was thinking of going abroad, you know what I'm like? Let's have a post-hen party. Holiday. 0800 644 655. Lavender cultured pearls. You're not going to believe this price tag. Ouch. $8.95 for genuine culture pearls. Again, it's hard to believe. Get a certificate of authenticity. Extra 50 pence if you add it to your order, or you can print it off at the website free of charge. Look at those together, the lemon and the lavender. Oh, gorgeous. 0800 644 655. INMG96 is your code for that one. £8.95. Add it to your order price tag. Abalone kit, is there still some left? Okay, really limited. There's a lot of you with these in baskets. This, unbelievable. High end, we've got kunzite, we've got emerald, we've got your abalone fans. None of us, Linda, myself and Kim, none of us have ever seen these before. They are fabulous. If you saw some of the designs that Linda demoed earlier on, gorgeous kind of floral effect using those as petals, just intertwining them together with some wire, really beautiful. You've got kunzite in there, you've got your button pearls, which are stunning. You've got your hematite hearts in there, you've got peridot, you've got aquamarine, citrine and amethyst in there as well. What a treat, absolutely tons. And solid sterling silver findings, 925 sterling silver findings you've got. These are divine. You can really feel the weight in just one of these spaces. They're gorgeous. 0800 644 655. Massive carat weight there. At $54.95. Look at all of these gemstones. My goodness me. That is like, it's like a little treasure chest, isn't it? It's like opening up a treasure chest and seeing the most incredible gems. They are phenomenal. That's less than £5.50 a strand. If you put one of these abalone fans in a pendant, what price tag would you be popping on that? You'd put more than a £5 on it, wouldn't you? You got your money back for the whole strand on one of those gemstones. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 individual gemstones of your abalone there as well. So that, they're gonna go so far. Pearls, £5.50 a strand. Kunzite, £5.50 for that strand. Emerald, unbelievable. That's without your solid sterling silver. If you've got those in your baskets, just make sure that you are checking out. The other kit, again, extremely limited. We had so many texts in about the Ethiopian opal because, my goodness me, the fact that you are getting 3 strands of opal in this kit. You know, normally I might bring you one of these strands at $14.95. That's the standard price for Ethiopian opal nuggets. £45 almost for 3 strands. The play of colour in these opals is just phenomenal. I'm going to bring in the shadow hand again. it does help sometimes. Look at that colour. And if you think that look good, exactly. See, I can't even speak, it's so good. If you think that looks good now, wait until you get this home. And that's what the texts were about this morning. Lots of people saying, I've got this strand of nuggets, and they are incredible. They are phenomenal, just phenomenal. And look at that colour go. 3 double strands of Ethiopian opal, phenomenal. And you've got amethyst, apatite, citrine, and your pearls in there as well. Oh, 800, 644, 655, £49. And 95 pence. 45, oh my gosh, this is when I need a head cam. If I could just capture that red that is coming through right there for you, it's literally like that gemstone is on fire. I think we should. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Yes, look at this. Oh my word. Just phenomenal colour you've got there. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee. If you get this home, if you're thinking, oh, really? Really, Hannah? Yeah, really. Get this home. Use your 30-day money-back guarantee. If you are not bowled over by the play of colour in those opals, I want you to send it back. The colour is so incredible that our Linda took a photo in the bathroom. She popped it down in the bathroom for a couple of minutes, looked at it and was like, oh my gosh, I've got to capture this moment. I've got to capture this moment. Took a picture and sent it to our Kim. Phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. Chrome Diopside. Right. We went so much lower than where we should have gone on this gemstone. Chrome Diopside, fine, you know, we've seen it, haven't we? Metre strand, I don't think I ever have. I don't think I've ever seen this carat weight of Chrome Diopside. A metre length, over 300 carats. Now, Linda and I were saying that actually, the price tag that we've gone down to, it doesn't cover a fraction of the cost involved to mine this gemstone. It really doesn't. 2 months. Can you imagine? Can we see the mine again, Claire, if that's okay? If you imagine, so for, look at that. For 10 months of the year, we cannot get into the mine. It's impossible. Minus 45 degrees. Warmer days, minus 20, you know, on a hot day. Can you imagine the machinery involved to get into a mine that is literally frozen solid? Can you imagine the task in trying to get into that mine? The price tag we've put on this just doesn't even touch that, does it? I mean, you think of the freezing temperatures that the miners have to work in to bring you this gemstone. It doesn't make sense. 385 carats of Chrome Diopside, 100% natural, the most incredible tone, the most incredible hue, the most incredible saturation that is put there by Mother Nature herself. And look at that colour. Think of your tree of life. That would be the ultimate tree of life, wouldn't it? Chrome Diopside.
I think Fabergé used an awful lot of Chrome Diopside when he was taking all those commissions for the eggs for the royal family. You'll see a lot of green gemstone in those eggs, particularly the Lily of the Valley one with the peridot as well, and that's Chrome Diopside in there.
£29.95. I don't know how we've done it. Loads of you with those in baskets. Do make sure that you're checking them out as soon as you can. We had the diamonds and pearl kit, didn't we? How could we forget? Sold out. Sold out, completely sold out. We were saying with the diamonds and the pearls, it's got to be solid sterling silver. You can't compromise. So straight afterwards, we brought you the solid sterling silver findings kit. Now, it's very rare that you get to see a solid sterling silver kit with this much going on. You've got your shepherd's hooks there. You've got your jump rings, you've got your crimps, you've got your crimp covers, you've got your clasp in there, you've got your chain with your bolt ring on there as well, your clasp already on there. So that's a ready to go 16 inch, or was it 18? I can't remember now. Ready to go chain there. You've got your ribbon ends, you've got your head pins as well. All solid sterling silver. 10 each of your head pins there. You've got 10 of your jump rings, 10 of your crimp covers, 20 of your crimp tubes there. You've got a 50cm chain with your bolt ring clasp, a pair of your ear hooks there, a shepherd's hook, solid sterling silver, your S hook there as well, your ribbon ends and your toggle clasp. This many findings, solid sterling silver. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. £24.95. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at how much you're getting in this pack for £24.95. That is solid sterling silver. If you've got the diamonds and pearls, get this great addition. You're going to need those findings if you're working with diamonds and pearls, aren't you? They are gorgeous. £24.95. KFWI 36 is your code for that one. They're gorgeous. Over 30 of you with those in baskets as well, so you do need to check out as soon as you can. Let's go and have a look, see how lovely Linda got on with her challenge. Do you know what? I can't remember what it was now. We've had so many incredible deals. Oh, it was a Zari thread, wasn't it?
God, hang on. I think they've sold out anyway.
Oh,
yeah, I
Linda.
mean, I didn't get to do as much as I would normally do. That's because I was sort of doing, and with that, I would have probably piled on more layers.
Yeah.
On top of that, and then added the opal on the top. But obviously, I've sort of used a crochet method, but Kumihima, anything that you can thread, you can use your Zari threads for and really enjoy them.
That Zari thread was the most ridiculous deal. All gone, sold out of the Zari thread. Really sorry if you missed that. $6.95 for 375 metres. And we were saying earlier on, well, it was Linda that pointed out that particular colour of your Zari thread with the opal, that is like the best match ever, isn't it?
Absolutely, because I mean your Ethiopian opal is going to go absolutely, I mean you probably get 30 of those made.
Yeah.
If not more. But as I say, I would layer up that flower normally, and then you see with the addition of the opals being the same iridescent look.
Wow.
You can make it as big a necklace as you want, or you can sort of under or overstate it, is what I'm trying to say.
That's just gorgeous. Love that. And the shells here, really beautiful as well with that blue Zari thread, that gorgeous mystic blue colour that you've got. That's a really fun piece.
It does actually work really well, doesn't it? You know, that
perfectly.
Sort of, that really sparkly Zari thread, and then with the shell, it works really well. I mean, again, if I had more time, that would probably be a 10-strand necklace.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Well, thank you so much for staying. It's been a pleasure as always. When are you back?
I'm going on holiday, then I'm back in a couple of weeks.
How dare you? Can I come?
If you want, yes. You can have a week in Australia and a week in France with me.
Whoa! Imagine that, hey? It'd be incredible, wouldn't it? So, you're not sure when you're back, not for a couple of weeks anyway?
Couple of weeks, yeah.
Couple of weeks' time. If you've got anything in your baskets, do make sure that you're checking out. If there's anything left, that is. I will be back with you tomorrow on the Designer Inspiration Show. Not sure who's joining me yet. Oh, actually, I think it's Gemma Crowan. I think we've got leather. Rumour has it. So do tune in tomorrow for 1 p.m. Do make sure you stay where you are, because the gorgeous Lucy is here, who I haven't seen for a very long time. She's back, and she's got loads and loads of deals for you with producer Phil, so make sure you stay tuned. I shall see you tomorrow. Whatever you're doing for the rest of your day, have a great day, have a safe day, take care, see you tomorrow.